Yay! And there is much rejoicing. Yay!
Yay!
Le game.
Le gum.
Le gas.
Lagam. Oh God!
Boom.
Ebac, are you? Wait, I can hear everyone else, but are you muted?
No.
I think he is.
Oh, is it on the stream?
Oh,
yeah.
there we go. Now you can hear me. My apologies. Welcome everyone. As I was saying, non-studio audience gag. Blah 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 blah. Hello everyone.
This show is recorded.
There's a lot going on behind
us.
There's
There's
a
a lot going on.
non-studio audience. We ride through all the technical shenanigans.
We do. Thankfully, I have my audio testers to check that you can hear me, and you can hear me, which is good. Yes,
This is why we check. This is why we get the audio.
This is why we check the audio.
Audience, can you hear me?
Just gonna get the actual game prepared. There we go. So now, I do have something to say before we begin today's show. Something that I realized only today. And it's quite an auspicious moment because we're 2 days removed from the 12th of May, which of course is this coming Monday. On the 12th of May 2021, a little show called Silly Voices Saturday started playing Apollo Justice.
Wow. Oh God, 4 years?
4 fucking years.
Jesus Christ.
My God.
Right, I'll boot up Jeopardy. Hang on.
Oh. No.
Sometime later.
No.
It's 84 years.
For anyone who's like wondering, what's the Jeopardy thing? Okay, the Jeopardy episode, now that we've announced that this is a special episode, I'll probably have the Jeopardy episode drop as a special release probably tomorrow on the Sunday show, or at least the Sunday that accompanies this show go out.
I think that was for the 100th though, right? Not for the anniversary?
Yeah, that was for the 100th, not for the not for like an anniversary stream. It was like 100 episodes. Still a milestone.
Oh, of course.
I was there when the rain fell.
We were all there.
Was I?
For the anniversary stream, what we could do is get our best bits and retake them. Try to do them again.
I don't know. Maybe we'll have to see. We'll have to see what it feels like doing. If you, it really was Divot's brainchild. It was his idea to come to me and say, "I want to do a special anniversary episode." So we shall see. Watch this space, as the saying goes. But yeah, welcome back to Silly Voices Saturday. We're back to continue investigations too. Just for disclosure for the people watching the YouTubes, there is a post about it, but the uploads will be slowing down, and Investigations 2 uploads will be happening every Saturday at 4:30, and because we're taking a couple of weeks off in the anime, about the next 3 weeks off, we'll be returning in June. It means that things will finally be synced up, so you'll be watching, if you're watching this episode, you should be able to tune in after this show and watch us record the 21st episode live on Twitch. So yes, that should be a glorious thing we should do. But let me introduce the cast, because I'm just the producer, and all that, the technical assistants. I'm nothing without my cast. We have Burr.
So back to Steve Skywalker. There is a Resistance pilot that's called Slow and Low. Enough said.
Fair enough. We have a Divot.
In honor of MonsterCon last week. Saturday, the most chaotic day of the week. A time when mortals and internet gremlins gather for the most ridiculous ritual known to humankind. Silly Voice Saturday. It's +5 to chaotic energy and -3 to dignity.
That should be a tagline.
Some of us are young and some of us are unafraid, and we're all ready to start.
We have a Drifting.
You do need to check the audio. Don't be like me, who gets a message from Mist 20 minutes into my stream saying, "Drifting, dearest, you forgot to turn your audio on."
I tune in and I can hear Lemming, but I can't hear Drifting at all, and I'm just like, "Drifting, dearest."
It happens.
It happens.
At least you never done what I did, where I started a stream and I never took it off the starting soon screen.
Oh, we've all done that.
And
I've done that a lot
I was
too.
about 3 hours into Split Fiction. I
Oh,
was like,
Oh no.
oh.
Oof.
so it was like the last hour, and I'm like, oh, this is not an episode.
Yeah, that's why it's important to have an audience, because a few times I would do a whole stream only to realize that I've not switched to the game.
Yep, it's very important.
Our American correspondent, Kay.
Hi! I'm excited for this episode. We're getting into more. We're getting into more stuff, more
Getting
shenanigans.
into the dastardly details.
Ooh,
Monsters seeking monsters.
we'll see. We also have all the way from our woman in Japan, as I like to refer to them, Laura Petal.
Yeah, you're welcome for reminding you about the fact that it was nearly 4 years, it's pretty much 4-year anniversary when you tuned into me doing Great Ace Attorney earlier.
Yeah.
Also, I'm trying again, round 2 with the milk carton. Let's see if Shaun turns up today.
What are the bets are that he doesn't, and then she doesn't bring the milk carton next week, and or next time we stream, and he turns up then. But we'll see.
We shall see.
I'm just happy you're not lactose intolerant.
No, I love milk. Milk's great.
And we have Mr. Lemming with us.
It's finally Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah. For a lot of us, this is therapy. So,
Yeah, to a
or
degree.
at least it's cheaper than going to therapy.
That's true.
Sometimes it's exposure therapy, but usually it's fun.
Silly Voices Saturday, cheaper than therapy.
We do not claim to heal any kind of psychological scars. Just for this full disclosure.
Yeah.
No,
As
if
I-
you need therapy,
Consult
go
a
to therapy.
Yeah,
Very
if you
important.
can,
Professional
go
if
to
you
real
need
therapy.
them.
Whoa, one at a time. Burr first, then Laura.
If you can, go to real therapy.
Basically that, consult a professional.
Consult a professional. I was going to say, speaking of professionals, but it's not the professional next. It's Mist.
Thanks. Cool. All right. I'll find that. See how it is. I'll just go there.
You're a professional voice actor, but it's not well.
No.
You don't get to backpedal that.
What are we getting ourselves into?
Whatever.
You're a professional Mistropolis.
And that. And finally, the professional who I was alluding to, our resident medical professional, even though she will also say she's not a doctor, ShadowPhoenixRider.
I have a Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Sciences and I'm an accredited clinical coder. I know the theory. I don't know the practicality. I'm not a doctor. Please go seek an actual fucking doctor. Ignore these idiots.
Yes.
Especially if their name begins with W and ends with Edith W.
What?
What?
Weird.
Oh, weird.
Weird.
Oh, weird.
Have you ever tried to say the rest of his name without the W? It's hard, man.
That's true. That is true.
If something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Now you see where I also
Like, it is fine. It's the FTW part. It's just like
look.
Weird?
Also, Gambit is really tired. He is going to be sleeping in the back until Francisco shows up, and then he's going to swear because somebody will throw something at him.
I'm
to
pretty.
wake up,
I'm
to bring
pretty.
Francisco to the front of his head.
I'm pretty sure you
gonna
are. Wait, wait too long. Come on, Bear.
Then he's
Oh,
gonna
God.
loudly wake up like Hypnos in Hades, like, "Wah, ah, ah."
Gambit is so tired.
I could open a portal
Oh,
again.
poor baby.
No. All right.
Although Gambit has one up on everybody else here. He has seen ducklings today, and they were very
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I've seen kitties today.
cute. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw baby
Excellent.
geese on Wednesday outside Buckingham Palace. They are the
Yeah.
coolest thing ever.
Buzz is good.
Also, Shadow calls us idiots, but we're her idiots, so like that's a difference.
Yes. At
Yes.
the moment, you're unaccompanied idiots because Mummy is tired and she wants to go to sleep.
Fair.
Div, if you would please.
April 6th, 1:15 p.m. Big Giga Building Plaza.
Oh yeah, I should probably look at the stream instead of my solitaire.
Is it Microsoft Solitaire?
I'm actually playing Free Cell right now.
Oh. I didn't know how to play it though.
We don't have much time left. I think we'd better check in with Fender. He'll want an update on what we've discovered. And we need to know what's going on over at the courthouse.
There's not enough time. There's always time for a song.
But Eustace ran off, right? Isn't he supposed to be the prosecutor in charge?
I'm not in charge of anything.
We're just updating Fender, not the autopsy report. Nothing else will change. Francisca will continue for the prosecution.
You're not updating the autopsy report, that's a new.
Okay. Is that really all right, though?
It's going to have to be. Like you say, Eustace ran off.
Gotta go fast.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I did warn you.
Look, I hate to be a stickler for the details, but let's go over this one more time, shall we? How do you play this game, this free cell? Please explain to me one more time.
Okay, so you gotta get. So it's a bit like solitaire, but all the cards are like visible on the thing. And you've got 4 little like storage spaces where you can store cards to move them around. No, I'm not explaining Free Cell.
I would have been so quick to get on with it, Rudy. You have no idea.
No free cell manual means no conclusive proof means no conviction. That's all there is to it.
Oh shit. Okay, Gambit's getting up. He's tired. Gambit's getting up because he can't voice Francisca sitting down. That makes no sense. The lack of a murder weapon doesn't prove your client's innocence. Don't make me come over there and whip it into you. Or out. Surely there should be whip it out of you.
Eddie, darling, how much longer is this going to take? It's almost as if you're trying to drag this out for as long as possible.
Sorry, FIFO 5 as a one completely morally bankrupt company used to say, it's over when it's over and it's ready when it's ready.
Oof.
Eddie.
Sorry, back to the show. It's already the prosecutor over there. She's stubborn as a freaking mule.
Then give me a satisfactory explanation.
What do you think I'm trying to do?
Or I'll just have to keep whipping you until you can.
Oh, jeez. I didn't know I will have to think.
That feels like a Eustace line as well. I didn't think I had to think.
Can I do something really silly?
Of course.
Okay, no, you've already got the echo. Go ahead. Never mind.
Seriously? I've already taken more licks than I've had birthdays. In this hour alone. Come on, Milesy Smiles. What's taking you so long? I'm happy to buy some time and all, but my bruises have bruises.
You know, some people would pay good money for this.
Also, PhoenixRider's over there like first time.
Oops. Sorry, G. This one's important. Mind if I take it?
Fine.
Since when are cell phones allowed to
time.
do
Thanks, G.
Oh, cell phones are always allowed in Ace Attorney Court.
What the fuck?
Fender.
Miles Sereno! Boy, am I glad to hear your voice. Your sister, she's a piece of work. How are things on your end?
We
Crashed
found
my solitaire again.
we found Eustace.
Oh, sweet! And the knife? And the chisel?
How very
Unfortunately,
concerned you are for me.
unfortunately, he entrusted both to his father's care, which means that Chairman Winner is the only person who knows where they are.
What the fuck? Chairman Winner, but why would he?
We're not quite sure of the specifics just yet, but we do know that Chairman Winner and Warden Lagarde have some sort of connection that rather others didn't know about.
Gotcha. All right, guess the next move will be to get Excelsis Winner in this town. Best to hear the deeds from the proverbial ass's mouth, right?
I'll keep looking for the missing evidence. And for Shaun.
Let's shake a leg, will you, big guy? Can't keep this one from going to the judge much longer. We're at Nat's whisker for a verdict here.
Understood.
I don't know if I can.
Sorry. I wonder how long Judge Gavel's nerve can hold. This can't be easy for her. We need to hurry.
Judge Gavel, I would be worried more about Francisco's nerve.
Just read the line.
To be fair, Francisca's been on the last nerve for the last 16 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I grew another
Weird.
one.
I heard it was uncomfortable when she got rid of it. Sorry.
I know where you live.
How are things over at the courtroom of doom?
They're going to call Chairman Winner to the stand. Who knows how that will go for them?
Yeah, he's already stooped to evidence stealing and kidnapping. What else is he capable of?
I must admit, I am very interested to see how lighter versus whip goes.
Horrible.
I love the idea of Francisca whipping people with a flaming whip.
Scary.
Concerning.
Exactly. Perhaps we should look over any evidence we have relating to him, just in case it might help.
Good idea. All right, leave it to me. Presenting a hot new piece of evidence fresh from the evidence oven. Girl.
Fuck.
The gloves we found in his garage? Yes, I was thinking about those. Anything
Those
else?
are not oven mitts, guys.
What about the case file from the IS-7 incident? Chairman Winner was involved in that, right?
Yes, he helped suppress the evidence. It's probably a good idea to have the notes on hand. IS-7 case file data jotted down in my organizer. Excellent. And do we have anything else?
We sure do. Last but far from least, there's this.
Your Yatagaratsu pin? Kay, I asked for evidence related to Chairman Winner. Can you please try and take this seriously?
Says the guy who spends his life presenting people with evidence that has nothing to do with anything.
That's different.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was me.
Wait, that's... Eustace?
Huh? Hey, what are you doing here? Rude. He totally ignored me.
What was he doing in the big building, I wonder?
Let's go inside and see if we can figure out what he was up to.
Oh, sure, just ignore me in my severe distress.
Yes. A good idea.
This is so funny to me. Nobody bothers to go after him.
So yes, let's go do that rather than, dealing with whatever that is.
Well, Eustace clearly has things on his own mind.
Huh?
Oh, yes.
So, so ADHD Gambit thought there's some sparrows taking a bath in a bird bath outside of my window.
Nah.
Aw.
Nah.
Eustace run.
Go on.
Was it Eustace run away? Oh no. Anyway.
Oh,
My poor boy.
Huh.
Edgeworth used taunt. Eustace ran
Yeah.
away.
Oh. The hatch is wide open.
Maybe Eustace opened it.
Did Eustace really come down here?
Mr. Edgeworth, look! The safe, it's open.
I guess maybe he did come down here. We'd better take a closer look.
I wonder if he got the evidence out.
There's some stuff left in the safe.
Ah, manila folder! Run!
I think we'd better take a look, don't you? The owner will just have to forgive our prying. It's a document of some kind?
Let's see. Yeah, a document. There's a photo attached too.
Hmm. This picture, it's of...
Whoa! That's Mr. Bronco Knight, right?
I mean, there is a chessboard in there.
Oh, we're gonna need divot.
The original Bronco.
David, you have a flashback.
I think I know where he is.
I'm not pooping this time.
This
I don't.
time.
I do not remember this guy's voice at all. It was months and months ago.
Texas. He had a twang.
Oh, he had a Texas twang to him. I say. I'm gonna go. For it. I say. I'm doing that now. That's what's happening. Get ready for it.
Yes.
The name's Bronco Knight. I'm the president's personal bodyguard.
Close enough.
Why is there a picture of him in here?
One line.
It's a retcon. He's been retcon.
Oh dear.
I can't
So
remember-
you count three people with... Yeah, 3 people now in this game with 7 twangs.
It's one of those things. It's one of those things where someone appears in anime just much later on for like a moment, and they have someone else voice them for just that one scene.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
God.
want to shell out for the proper voice actor.
Why is this picture of him in here? And what's this paperwork about?
I'm not sure. Let's take a closer look. Reading this, you're right, darling. There's some sort of connection between Knight and Canis.
I think that's Fifi, right?
Yeah, definitely. As you know, we've been trying to find out who Canis plays his silly correspondence chess games with. Well, now we know. I'll be pulling Knight into my office for a thorough grilling tomorrow. And I'll make that worm admit he's Canis' lackey if it's the last thing I do. So you do your bit too, and retrieve the package we laid to rest 12 years ago. I'm sure it's still right in front of the planter where we left it. It seems to be some sort of report on Knight.
Oh god.
Yeah, and it must be from right around the time he was killed.
We know that Knight was killed while being interrogated at the prison warden's office. I think we can safely assume that this document was written by Fifi Lagarde, don't you?
I'd say so.
But who was it written for?
Oh, I guess whoever owns the safe?
It'll be Eustace's dad, because why else would Eustace have the safe combination?
Yes, and I'd say that's likely to be the auctioneer, Excelsius winner himself. Shadow is
Proof
smart.
that they really did know each other.
Shadow being smart and ahead of the game as always.
Also, I think because that's a conversation, so transcript, so that must be a conversation between Fifi.
If you mean being... Sorry, Burr, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, if you mean being ahead of the game and being like 5 seconds ahead of when the text is transcribed.
You're still ahead. It'd be only 5 seconds. You're still ahead. That's to be fair. That's all you need in a race.
That in
sure
5
about
seconds
that?
is quite the victory in the Olympic standards.
Yeah.
Uh,
Indeed. And not only that, it proves another connection.
Huh?
Lagarde and Winner were trying to flush out Mr. Kinnis's henchmen.
Oh, you mean Body Armor Canis, right? The assassin guy with a soft spot for dogs?
Yes, something links the three of them. Something they don't want anybody to know.
Polyamory.
Well, that was
Sorry,
poor timing to take a sip.
That took me out. Oh my god. Okay, but listen.
I mean,
people
this isn't dogging on polyamory. It's literally just like, well,
You had to use the term dogging.
I didn't intend that one.
I mean,
I didn't intend that one. Usually I'm backing up the wrong tree, see?
Oh my god. But the polyamory joke. The thing is that
you're
there-
British. Of course, you'd be steeped in dogging culture.
Can we put a leash on that one?
Oh, God.
Go,
Can
carry
you
on.
put a leash on Gambit?
Can you carry on, Kate?
I need to say is that there's three evil old men. There's a trinity of evil old men. There's Excelsius Winter, Manfred von Karma, and Damon Gant. And people do sometimes write them as a polycule, and it's very funny. It's like it's the evil polycule.
Yes.
I'm always on top.
You wish. I bet he's the bottom.
Anyway.
My pin number for my fucking. I'm never forgetting the fact that he exposes his pin number in court because he's like, my pin number is 0001 because I'm always number one.
He's definitely a bottom.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Wait a minute, why am my account's empty?
I am assigning him. I am forcibly assigning him that.
Have you read The Lion King?
No, I haven't. Hang
Okay,
on.
that's fine.
But what?
I don't know yet, but I suspect it has something to do with this case. Report on night data jotted down in my organizer.
Wait. Hang on.
Wait, I must yawn.
It's very important.
Yeah.
There's a sleeping
He's not really
gas
getting
in
much
that
sleep
train.
either.
No, but yawning is important because when you yawn, your brain's like, I need more oxygen, give.
Also, yawning is very social behavior.
Yeah. One of my favorite things that I've learned about yawning is that it's like it's not just a sign of tired. It can also, like, even if you're not tired at all and you're yawning, that probably means that you really trust and are safe around the people you're with.
Aw.
Yeah.
So that's
That
why
explains
that's why I want to fall asleep around people so easily.
Yeah. Every time that me, Elle, and Burr are in the same room, that there is a non-low chance that we are all going to fall asleep at some point.
Aww.
Yeah.
That's adorable.
I've fallen asleep on her couch before.
He has, yeah. I accidentally woke him up when trying to put a blanket on.
Yeah.
top of him.
So people who know me will know that I can go to sleep just like that if I want to.
This man has fallen asleep sitting up in a train station.
Yeah, it happens. It's years of practice because I used to travel on the train a lot. I used to get up at 6:30 a.m. every morning and get the 7 a.m. train to Ipswich to get me there at 8 to then start the university at 9 o'clock because otherwise I'd be late otherwise because, you know, one of the things where you get a later train and everybody's delayed and therefore you're late. So a lot of early mornings meant that I had to learn to sleep exactly 40 minutes on the train journey. So I would literally hop on the train, I would somehow fall asleep and wake up just as we're pulling into Ipswich station. Don't know how my body, and someone says, oh, surely once you overshot. Never once in my entire 3 years at university did I ever overshoot my target. So I'm very proud of that.
Damn.
But still, yeah, I've fallen asleep on my couch, and yes, I'm someone who, I'm a fairly heavy sleeper, but sometimes the strangest thing woke me up. Bear in mind that this was in February, so it was probably late afternoon, so it was starting to get dark. A cover was put over me, and I just woke up and was like,
Yeah, what happened was it was it was winter time and it was quite cold that week. So as soon as Elle fell asleep, I was like, oh, I better cover him because, you know, if somebody's asleep, you put a cover over them. So I got my heavy blanket, put it over him, and then I was because of the way you were sleeping, your feet were like dangled over the side of the couch, and I messed up and accidentally touched your foot while I was putting the cover over you, and that was what startled you awake.
Yeah.
And I stood at the base of your feet, just like, I'm sorry.
But I was out again after a few seconds, so it's fine.
Yeah, you just went. You were like, oh, okay, everything's fine.
And then I woke up at some point and we're like, "Where's Shadow?" Checking on where she is. And Bird's like, "She's just here." I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I wish that were me. I need to take like 20 minutes before my brain will shut the fuck up before I can go to sleep.
I mean, I do have my bad nights of insomnia. They happen occasionally, but most of the time, I was head hits the pillow. 5 minutes later, I'm gone.
God, I wish that were me, genuinely.
No, I wish that would be at the moment.
Okay, let's.
Anywho.
There's something on his finger.
Is it his finger?
Probably.
Let's take a closer look, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh no, he has a finger on his finger.
Also, we have a redeem as well.
Oh yes, we do have a redeem.
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it.
I apologize for going through my strange sleeping habits.
It's fine.
I enjoyed it, damn it.
No apology needed.
Did you read this one, Kay? I'm just.
No, it's a
fine.
ring, and an expensive looking one at that. That.
Don't even think
Have
about
to
it,
ask
Kay.
myself.
There are some
What?
fiery letters that I don't recognize. It's some form of Elvish.
Oh my.
Good
Okay.
boy.
There are letters on it though. Just wait.
But are they in Elvish?
They're not in Elvish. They're in French.
That's worse.
I mean, that is,
And the counter gets reset.
that is very close to the
That
black
is
speech of
Cajun.
Mordor.
Stop looking at him like that.
Sorry, I must bully the French. Not the Cajuns, the French. There's a
Yeah,
difference.
the French deserve it.
What? I didn't say anything. Thing.
Well, Mr. Knight. Your chest set and your ring are here too. All your possessions in one place.
So basically, the safe was full of evidence from the murder at the prison?
It would seem so.
Which means the missing knife and chisel might be here too. Knife, chisel.
I don't think they're there.
No dice. There's nothing else here apart from Mr. Knight's stuff.
Really? Damn it.
Almost like someone opened the safe and took something from it. I wonder.
Knight may be dead.
I'm back. Hold on a minute. Curse you, Edgeworth. Our game isn't over yet.
Lord, I say, Lord.
I say.
But he left unfinished business behind him. I think we need to find out what it was. Knight's possessions date jotted down in my organizer.
Question about the ring.
Yeah.
What the fuck is
Question about the ring.
Yeah, what's the question?
Can you read it? There are a few who
Do-
can.
Do we think it's a 1984 AFC Championship ring?
Why am I saying... Sorry, I pressed the wrong buttons here. What's that reference to again?
It's a mood ring.
The 1984 AFC Championship ring is from Ace Ventura.
I think you'll find it's 1984 Miami Dolphins championship ring. Yeah, sorry, just to kind of actually you there for a second because my brain.
It's the Miami Dolphins AFC Championship ring.
Okay, yeah, that's fair enough. Just my brain seems to have a thing with quotes and movies and such. Unless someone in the chat right, actually no, someone in the comments on YouTube right now is now correcting me. I can almost
Probably, yeah.
I can hear the typing. I can hear
Unless it's Star Wars. Unless it's Star Wars, because I've actually gone to you, been like, "Hey, Elle, I need you to I need like the dialogue for this one specific Star Wars scene for a fan fiction."
Oh yeah, Star
which
Wars.
I still haven't.
Gosh.
So I still haven't written yet because I wrote myself into a corner. I was like, "Yeah, I wrote the scene," and then it was like, "Okay, now you need to put it in a plot," and I'm like, "I didn't see that far ahead."
I spent 9 years in Primark every single day going through the Star Wars saga line by line to get through the monotony. I can recite those films pretty much precisely.
Verbatim.
Verbatim. No joke. I'm pretty sure some people here have witnessed me do it. So
yes.
Yeah.
This line is me bringing my fluff fix to this Discord channel.
This is actually your line, Drifting, actually.
Is it?
It is. It's someone very familiar to you with an ice cream.
Right. But still, it's just very funny because cotton candy is exactly how I label my fluff fix.
Fair enough.
Let me think, because for that I have to channel my inner withers again. Could I interest you two in some cotton candy, perhaps?
So we're going to switch over to our request line, because if you're watching the show live, you can actually request lines from a particular character, as long as they're kosher, of course. We have a request from Burr from Mr. Bronco Knight. So, Divot, when you are ready, would you please?
What? Oh, hold on. Give me a sec. Let me go to the right tab.
On the Twitch.
No. The Lord, he came to me, and he said to me, hallelujah, he said to me, Bishop to D6, amen, he said to me, Bishop to D6, can I get an amen?
Amen!
Amen!
I say ya, that's the mathematics, son. You can argue with me, but you can't argue with figures. 2 half dozens is a whole nothing, and I know what I'm talking about.
Oh, God.
I tell ya.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
I have ice cream too, but if I recall correctly, you weren't much of a fan.
You, the killer.
It's wonderful to see you looking so well, Mr. Edgeworth.
What are you doing here?
It's just as I said, I'm selling cotton candy. Can I really not interest you in some? Parting Clouds, it's called. Very apt. Sweeter than death itself, and so delicious you'll feel you're parting the clouds en route to heaven. En route, even, but whatever.
He's the last person on Earth I'd accept candy from.
I realize this is a question of a cartoon, of an anime-based game.
Yes.
I realize this in my heart of hearts.
Yeah.
Okay, so how does the killer have such a good plastic surgery to have the other half of both halves of his face perfectly symmetrical, and yet there's fucking suture lines down the middle of his face?
I always thought it was a tattoo.
It could be. I was just thinking it could be a tattoo. I don't know, Shadow, if I'm honest. I don't know about that. Because the killer...
His doctor was blackjack.
Bothering me in a deep and meaningful way.
I mean, it might be a very good mask, like what the Phantom was wearing.
No.
Could be. My main thought is that it's like a sort of signature, so that when he takes, like it's drawn on maybe, and he can wash it off. Specifically so that like when he's not being an assassin and legit just being a dude, he can be a normal dude.
It's giving me a two-faced vibe, so do with that what you will.
Cause that mark is so distinctive, it might make people forget more about what's going on with his face in general.
Well, yeah, people.
So it's like I can just be a fucking normal dude now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna actually have ice cream.
You're right, Kate. Because people would say, well, describe him. Oh, he had a suture like down the middle of his face. You wash that shit off, suddenly the description is meaningless.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a temporary tattoo.
Yeah, and also every time we've seen him in the games, we have never seen him just being a normal dude for real. He has lied that he is being a normal dude, but he has been on duty as an assassin every single time. So,
I mean that is fair because also even with the best will in the world and the best cosmetic surgeons, plastic surgery, even with the best plastic surgeons, the skin puckers up around suture lines, regardless of what you do. It's our overactive scar tissue. So you can't get a suture line that neat. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's some plastic surgeons with some excellent needlework, but the skin
No one's
does
that
what the skin
perfect.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, would it be even possible around the lips? Wouldn't just the lips completely split and not be sutured like that?
I'm not sure how they suture lips, to be quite honest. I know that they do. It will never look as perfect as we see here. But again, this is an anime or / manga sort of art style, so you have to take a little bit of artistic liberties. And it's like, no, Shadow, we're not going to show you the minutia of how skin puckers on a character.
May I propose a headcanon?
Okay.
Every day he spends like 10 minutes in front of a mirror and he sharpies it on his face.
I'm willing to believe that.
Accept this into my belief system.
Also, going off the whole two-face thing, like, one side is normal, the other side has a monocle.
Oh no!
Rich.
I mean, in fairness to Harvey Dent, he half of his face was burnt off, which is a completely different injury to like just a suture line.
Was it burnt off in the original?
No,
Is it a burn mark?
it was just like
It was melted
acid
off.
scarring.
Adaptions change. It's on fire. It's sometimes acid. It's a variety of things.
Yeah.
Well,
also, I do need to add one thing about Mr.
Acid
Killer.
Are you going to say acid still burns, Shadow?
No, I'm going to say before we have to get on with it again. Burns and corrosion are two completely different things. Yes, they're both called burns by layman, but burns and corrosion are completely different things, even though they're coded the same. Thank you.
The animated series, it was acid, so I'm sticking with acid.
Yeah.
Line misdrifting.
No, heck. I didn't realize it was me. I was hoping to ask you about my little message. Did you manage to figure it out yet?
One comment about Mr. Tequila, though.
Go on.
If he did have a symmetrical face in that he had a monocle on his other side, he'd make a complete spectacle of himself.
Man.
Damn.
First warning to Lemongrass, this is your first warning.
I'm going to walk into the sea and become I'm going to walk into the sea and become a mollusk.
Remember, audience, this is the comedy you turn up to this show for.
And
God knows why.
Not just a regular mollusk, a mollusk with a C.
No,
Alright.
now I am actually committing myself to Minecraft.
Okay.
Shall we?
See you in the overworld? See you in the overworld.
This is the humor we subject you to. Maybe you did. Maybe you consented. Maybe you didn't. I don't know.
It's too late now.
It's too late now.
Never forget, you're here forever.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Hooray!
Still you drifting?
It's still drifting.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I'm totally not trying to do other things in the meantime. What are you talking about?
You fiend.
Congratulations on another case solved. Yet I can't truly say it's been fully resolved. Can you? What is that line? Why would I be unable to say what you can do? Whatever.
Have you been watching us this whole time?
Watching you? No. I prefer to think I've been watching over you, which is the same fucking thing!
It is just a little bit higher elevation.
It's over Edgeworth. I have the high ground.
Jesus Christ.
The stand here really is the most marvelous little vantage point.
How are the two things any different? And what does he want with us?
The
So you
president.
caught candy, he said.
That's true. The president's murder. Was that you?
Moida.
No. My contract elapsed a little while ago. He was rather famous among us assassins, you know? The man no one could kill. Notoriously stubborn, despite multiple attempts over the years. It wasn't just his brawn that kept him safe. He used bodyguards, body doubles, you name it.
It certainly wasn't his brawn that kept him safe.
Wow! Edgeworth, please!
Burn.
I mean,
Sad.
he's not wrong.
Is that wrong? Sadly, this time his bodyguards were nowhere to be found.
And after Mr. Rook died to save him, too.
Drifting?
God damn it, I keep forgetting this character is me! As I said, it wasn't me. Because I don't remember it was me. I do not kill without good reason.
You also got a line request from Bert.
How do I now? Give me a second. It's over, Mr. Edgeworth. I have the high ground.
You underestimate my power.
Do I?
Oh no!
The power of logic.
An updated autopsy report! Ah! I hate you! I hate you!
I hate you! Which is something else I have to be grateful to Mr. Rook for. Thanks to him, I avoided killing someone entirely unworthy of my attention.
Thanks to? What does that mean?
The person who hired me deliberately misled me as to the identity of my target. A betrayer of trust, for which I won't soon forgive them. That is why I'm currently doing all that I can to track them down. And do you know what I think? I think you and I are looking for the same person.
Is he talking about... Ooh, go on.
And I think your ice cream is made out of plastic because it doesn't melt at all.
Don't worry about it.
That's some baller ice cream right there. I want that. I want that. Is he talking about whoever it was that killed the president? And who is...
Frozen with liquid nitrogen.
And who is this person, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, come now. I can't tell you that. It's against the rules.
Spoilers.
Exactly. Revealing the identity of a client is out of the question. I'd hardly stay in business long if people couldn't trust me now, would I? But that doesn't mean there is anything to stop me from catching up with them in my free time.
And what are you going to do when you find them?
Sell him ice cream.
If you know what I mean.
Why dish out a little justice for the betrayal I suffered, of course.
Because after all, like ice cream, that's a dish best served cold.
Oh.
Yes.
First
What?
one, Laura. Laura, first one.
Old Klingon proverb.
At least I have chicken.
What? What are you saying? What's going to happen to them?
So just to kind of segue a little bit, one thing I loved seeing, because of course we had May the 4th pop up, I did enjoy seeing some Klingon memes saying, glory to the other franchise, you know, because I fucking love Klingon memes. I fucking love Klingons, to be quite frank.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Klingons are
I mean-
mean as fuck.
Also, the best Klingon for memeing is Chancellor Gowron.
Yeah, just those eyes, man. Gowron's
Yes.
eyes.
They peer into your soul.
They look for honor.
You read the line, didn't you, Kate?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did.
I think you can imagine.
Well, this hasn't exactly been a pleasant catch-up.
But I shouldn't leave you completely in the dark. There's something you ought to know. Our mutual friend Bonnie Harma Karnes, he escaped 3 days ago.
What?
So long.
Show up and disappear.
Yeah.
I love you,
My
Ace Attorney.
final message. Goodbye.
It's the fucking peace out meme
Yeah,
again.
You beat me to it. Peace out, bitch. I'm out.
3 nights
Oh my
ago, to
God.
be precise, his cell was suddenly simply empty. He just
Till
passed
next
out.
time.
Almost as if I knew, as if he knew I was coming to pay him a visit.
Wait, the killer went to visit Canis in prison? Does that mean he's the person the killer is looking for?
Who knows? No, I'd better not take up any more of your time. We'll be seeing one another again soon, I'm sure.
Is it bad that every time you say the word Dekiller, my brain is auto-correcting it to Dekiller Queen?
He's the killer.
With a laser beam.
Not that, but to me, I always have to say, like, with a slight thing at the end, like, the killer, you know?
Oh, the killer!
Oh, baguette.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Days without insulting
Double
the
de
French,
fromage.
reset the counter.
Don't. We'll summon
Look,
him.
most of
Don't
us are
do
British.
it.
We
No.
have to.
Let's both keep up the good work, shall we?
Did someone mention the French?
Oh no!
Oh no!
We'll run our target to the ground in the end, and
have
I'm
another
leaving before the
request.
French get here.
If anyone's curious, go back and check out episode 1 of Investigation 1 when that drops, because you'll get the reference then.
Even French talked.
Making Jacques Portsman French was just a stroke of genius.
Jacques Posman. Oh no, we have another request line.
Oh, God.
Anyway, peace out. Oh god, for now. My job here is done.
But you didn't do anything.
Farewell.
That basically sums up. The killer doesn't shout. He's just like, oh well, you know, just
Yeah.
he's understated.
Yeah. This is a laboured thought, I know, but I'm gonna bring it back a couple of minutes in this thing and say, if they said no man could kill the president, why did you not send Eowyn? Because after all, she is no man.
First a killer and now Canis. 2 assassins on the loose.
I'm sure it's fine.
That
I'm sure they
sound.
won't kill each other at the end.
Mr. Edgeworth, it's Judge Gavell's cell phone.
Could it be Shaun?
She fucking handed her phone to us. When did that happen?
That was
last
last
episode.
time.
Yeah, last time.
Because
Yeah.
because she was worried about the kidnappers calling.
When we found
Oh,
out
okay.
that
I
Shaun
think I
was
just
her
missed that.
child, she was like, yeah, he have my phone when he calls.
I totally missed that. That's on me.
Okay.
Do we know who this is, or
I'm just gonna do the voice because I don't think we know who it is. It's like, how's it going, Miles? Whoever it is using a voice changer. Who is
Oh,
this?
so they're using a voice changer, so it could be anybody.
Lemming, take it.
It's your friend in the red raincoat, of course.
Oh, spooky. Yes.
Red raincoat?
Raincoat.
You're the one who abducted Kay.
Bingo. Well figured out, Mr. Genius Prosecutor.
I can't hear, Mr. Edgeworth.
Sorry. Where's the speakerphone button?
Oh.
I was as surprised as anybody when she lost her memory like that. Talk about a curveball.
Hey! I'm standing right here, you know.
But never mind all that. I called to talk about something else. Yeah, there's something I need to tell you. Truth is, I was the one who made Big Bad Chairman Winner kill little Miss Rosie Ringer.
Well, that's awfully convenient.
What? What? This must be the person the killer was talking about.
I
also called to say thank you.
I neither want nor need your thanks.
Sure, but you deserve them anyway. Guess the penny didn't drop yet, huh? You're right. I abducted Kay, as you put it. But why would I do that? That's right. Because I needed you to help me make sure the winner got caught.
No.
You love the sound of your voice, don't you?
If Kay was a suspect, you'd have to look into it. And if you looked into it, you'd be sure to unmask him eventually. After all, you're a genius, right? Everything worked out exactly like I planned.
All
But there's
according
something
to
else you
Keikaku.
should know.
What's up, Burr?
All according to Keikaku.
Yeah, I would say that as well.
Something you
Translators, no,
didn't
Keikaku
figure
means
out
plan.
yet.
What was that, Laura?
Translators note, Keikaku means plan.
I was gonna say that.
I mean, you can say that in the voice, in the character.
That was kind of the plan. It wasn't
The Kaikaku,
Winner
you
who
mean?
kidnapped Judge Cavell's boy.
It was me, Dio!
You. How do you know about that?
You and the good judge are more similar than you know. I think you might even become friends. After all, she visited you at the detention center, right? Seems pretty pally to me.
How could they possibly know about that? She didn't even use her real name when she visited. She pretended to be Detective Gumshoe.
Anyway, you want to know how I knew about the kidnapping? That one's nice and simple, at least. Because sweet, innocent little Shaun is here with me right now.
What?
Well, that's not good.
No!
Ooh, sounds like that one was a real surprise. If only I could see your faces. Well, Kay, what do you say? Why don't you come and steal him back, just like you said you would? You wouldn't want the amazing Yatagarasu's first commission to be a failure, would you?
They even know about that?
How can they possibly know so much?
Oh, don't get the wrong idea about the old Excelsius, by the way. Papa Winner's still a villain through and through. He wanted to kidnap Shaun. I just got there first. All according to Keikaku.
So there were two kidnapping plots?
Ooh, what a bunch of clowns. His goons kidnapped his own son by mistake.
He just gave away who he was.
Is Shaun
He said
re-
who. Oh, sorry. I was gonna say he said who, so he's on first.
Ah, I see. Must be first, yes.
Yes.
Is Shaun really there with you? Prove it. Put him on the phone.
Oh, he's here. But I'm afraid I can't do that. He's sleeping. So sweet.
He's pining for the fjords.
Then why should
Sleepy fuck.
Then why should we believe you? You might not be the kidnapper at all.
Look, if you don't want to believe me, that's up to you.
What do you want? What's the end game here? Are you just trying to get Lagarde acquitted?
Nope. I couldn't care less about whether they find her guilty or not.
So whoever it is, they're not after the same thing as Chairman Winner.
My end game is going to have to stay a secret for now. Alright. Nice talking to you. You kids have fun, okay?
Don't think for a second you'll get away with this.
Already have. Don't worry. I'm counting on you at least trying to track me down. That'll be half the fun. Not that I rate your chances of bringing me to justice very highly.
God, can I just say that you doing your Roz voice like that? God, that was so annoying.
Also, you both still have the voice changer.
Oh, I know.
I think that's the plan.
That was the point, yeah.
Could be worse.
Who was that?
I wish I knew. But they didn't give us enough to figure that out. Deliberately, I imagine.
May I sell you on my batshit hypothesis?
All right, I'm putting the controller down. But batshit hypothesis, go.
Okay, so that person knew that Judge Gavel visited them when no one knew because she was pretending to be Gumshoe. And that person knows a lot about what's happening, like between the prosecutors and the attorneys and the convicted and the victims, etc. There's only one person who has access to all that information. The fucking detention center guard. It's the detention center guard.
Well, there you go. Bert is putting his stake down on the detention center guard as the conspirator about it all. We'll see.
It's a fair shot.
All right. What? So we really have nothing to go on? That's not fair. They sure know a lot about us.
Indeed they did. You're right. It was uncanny how much they seemed to know. How is it possible they were party to so much that happened in private?
Right? They knew everything about the whole kidnapping situation, too.
We need to figure out how. Where were they getting the information from? Let's consider this carefully. What were the things they knew? Right, do a repeat performance, Lumming.
Okay. You know the good judge. Oh, sorry. You and the good judge are more similar than you know. I think you might even become good friends. After all, she visits you at the detention center, right? Seems pretty pally to me. You wouldn't want the amazing Yatakarasu's first commission to be a failure, would you?
They even know about that?
Damn right. Ooh, sounds like that one was a real surprise. If only I could see your faces.
That's it. Based on the specifics they mentioned, there's only one possible answer. I've got it.
It was me, Mr. Edgeworth. It was me all along.
Oh, God. Not the gumshoe of him.
Me, Austin.
It was me all along.
I've got it, Kay. I know how they knew.
Huh? Really?
They were watching the Silly Voices Saturday streams.
They were indeed. Whoever it was.
Hey, you should like it. You should like and subscribe, YouTube people. I know where you live. Maybe.
Well, you
They
gotta.
were liking and subscribing us.
You gotta listen
Yes.
to her. She's a medical expert, more or less. You know,
Yeah, I know the theory.
she knows the
They were
theory.
commenting on our videos.
Yeah. So you gotta like and subscribe.
I know
the
theory.
So she knows
The
the theory,
game
so she's
theory.
smarter than me.
Oh God, Shadow, really?
No, no, I'm not. I'm not smarter than Laura. Laura is smarter than me and much better at video games and very pretty too.
Now, you two. You're both pretty. You're
Yes.
both amazing. You're both
You are
gorgeous.
both smarter than one another.
Also, we both have degrees, so
Mm.
Yes.
Oh yeah, technically I do.
Okay. They must have been able to hear us somehow. It's the only possible answer.
Oh
So I
my
agree.
god! I just had a thought.
Go on.
So I would agree.
Is it on the
first of
badge?
all. Oh my god, you might be right there. And also, I'd argue that your degree is far more useful than mine, so.
Well, I don't know. I think they're both very useful in their own ways.
Yeah.
Your line, Kay.
What? Like, they were eavesdropping on us?
Think about what the kidnapper said.
Ooh, sounds like that one was a real surprise. For the third time. Ah, if only I could see your faces.
Lemming is getting
so cold.
Lemming's getting a flashback to Siren from Apollo.
Typecast.
So cool.
The game's typecasting you without even realizing it.
I'm getting typecast flashbacks.
They're being racist against Northerners.
If only I could see your faces. That means they couldn't, so they weren't filming or following us.
Okay, so what? They hit a bug somewhere?
Oh no!
The badge, like Shadow says.
Let me take a look at the stuff in my bag.
Oh, wasn't the badge given back to Edgeworth by somebody after Kay disappeared?
Yes, it was given to him by the nurse.
Where could they have concealed it? We need to go back to what they said again. Yes, they somehow knew about something they shouldn't have. Judge Gavel's impromptu visit and our conversation in the visitor's room. Judge Gavel.
Shh. Please, Mr. Edgeworth. Take a seat.
What evidence did I have on my person at that point? The bug must have been hidden here.
Yeah, the pin.
It has to be the pin.
Take
There's
that.
no other consistent other things.
Okay, can I take a close look at your badge?
Also, that's the thing we've been carrying it around the whole time anyway.
The Yatagarasu pin? No, it's mine.
Well, what?
Dude. Seriously, Mr. Edgeworth. Sure, you're a great thief's assistant now. But that doesn't mean you get to wear the pin right away. You have to earn it.
Oh my god.
I don't want to wear it. I want to check it for bugs.
Huh? This old thing?
Let's take a look, shall we?
Oh, I bet it's not the same pin. It's a different pin.
It might be the same pin, but with a bug attached to it.
Bingo!
That has to be like the tiniest little microphone ever.
Mm-hmm. Huh?
They get small.
Whoa!
Oh, was that Shadow?
Oh, they get small. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they get small.
Did they have technology like that in 2019?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They had that kind. They had that kind of technology in like the 1980s.
Oh, yeah. The spy tech got a bit obscene, and then it went mainstream.
Would it actually give good audio, though? Genuine question.
Good enough.
They tend to, but they have to be in like. I don't know about this one. In the real world, I don't know about this one, but if you place a bug in the correct place, in like if it's not got too much interference, yeah, you can get some really good. You can get audio enough to prosecute people. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, the
And Shadow
question
will not
is-
be expanding on how she knows all this.
I watched a lot of FBI files.
The
would
question
very
though
much-
is, where does Edgeworth has his court record? Because that badge was in his court record, so depending on which pocket it is, the voice would have been very muffled.
I imagine he kept it in like one of the like pockets of the jacket.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So I was right.
No, I was right.
Yatagarasu pin data updated on my organizer.
Well, technically, I was right because I got there.
I
Well,
know,
voiced
yes.
I voiced the theory first.
No, Lemming was right.
Phoenix, right?
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
How did you know?
Yeah, but you're popping through.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
Have you bought enough for the class?
Have you bought enough for the class?
I did buy a 14-piece bucket, so yes.
Oh,
Then just
KFC.
send it through email.
Yes, KFC. It's to save over the next few days, not to have in one go. Though. I'm not that
Oh, I am.
hungry.
God, now I wish.
would be.
Now I wish I could buy some KFC. Someone donate me some. Nah, don't donate. Don't you dare, Burr.
How?
I just, you know what? You're crafty. That's all I'm going to say. Whoever it is we're dealing with, they came into close contact with you recently.
When they knocked me unconscious, you mean?
Precisely. Which made me think the bug must be in one of your possessions. But they also overheard my conversation with Judge Gavelle when she visited me. Something that would have been impossible if I didn't have the bug on my person at the time.
I get it. So when you thought back over what they let you keep a hold of when they locked you up...
Yes. All the case evidence I was carrying had been confiscated, meaning the only thing it could possibly have been was your pin.
Oh, bro, I wasn't even thinking like that. I was just thinking, what's the thing that's been on our person the entire fucking time? Oh.
Well, same kind of logic. It's just you're ignoring the possibility it could have been any of the other evidence. You just got lucky in that respect. But you were correct. So.
Yeah. So they were listening to us the whole time, and they heard everything we said?
So what you're telling me is it's Samurai. Because he's been here the whole time.
Anonymous has just tipped 15 quid. Which one of you reprobates was it?
Not me.
I love that Drifty just outs herself. Right there.
Drifting immediate confession.
It wasn't supposed to be anonymous.
Oh.
God damn it. I'm going to start saying, not you, Bird, not you, Drifting. I'm going up with a list at this point.
Read the message.
And then it will be me, Austin. It will be me all along.
I didn't have a message come through with it. Let me have a...
There should be a message with it.
There should be.
You know what happens? Do you know what happens when you start giving eBack money? Do you know what happens when you start supporting the channel? Do you know what happens?
He gets a new PC.
Yeah, he gets a new
Just make the list!
Yeah, yes. Just make the list. But not for real, I actually saving up for a new computer because
Nice.
Windows in their Microsoft in their Epic Wisdom are shouting us about Windows 10 this year, and I can't upgrade to Windows 11 on my current build. So I need a new PC. So yeah, I unfortunately don't have the donation comment. I'm gonna check Streamlabs to check and see what I can find out.
I do know of enterprise ISOs that you can install, which won't be sunset. Windows 10 versions that won't be sunsetted. Unfortunately, that is beyond my skill level.
Yeah, I'm basically people are hoping to try and get this by the end of this year. But if I'm gonna get one, I want to make sure I can pay a lot of money for it because I don't want to get something that's cheapo and then have to buy another one later anyway. I'd rather invest as much money as I can to then
Future-proof, yo.
You said but you forgot about me. Thank you, Drifting. I'm gonna have to start being more careful what I say around you.
You gotta be more specific, yes.
Oh, for the love of dear Brandon, I just tipped £25. I appreciate it, dear Brando. I wonder who that is.
I mentioned like having not played Spilled in Weird's chat, and Burr took that, and Burr was like, "Oh, is that a challenge?"
Burr took that personally.
I took that personally.
I was muted because I was eating. But I would also say genuinely, I know we'll talk about this on stream, whatever. As much money as you can put down as a deposit, do that, and then pay off the rest of the PC in finance. You're going to be using it for years.
Yes, I know. The problem is the PC I'm looking at is so expensive that I can't get the credit for the finance.
I see.
Yes. It's something I've already looked into. If I could have done an option, I would have. I just can't. It's just way too expensive for it. It's we're talking triple, quad figures and not low quad figures, if you know what I mean. Not like over midway, but we're talking. It starts potentially with a 4, so.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, but it starts with a pound sign.
Yeah, I mean, people think, well, why are you doing that? And the reason for that is because I want to get the latest tech, the point that I want you to upgrade for years. I'm talking years. So, future-proofing and all that shit. But don't feel like you have to donate. But if you do, I appreciate it.
Yeah, if you've got, like, money burning a hole in your pocket for some reason, and you want to spend it on something that isn't, like, the latest Fortnite Battle Pass,
It's also a birthday coming up in June, just saying.
Look at me!
I'm not looking at you, I'm just glancing in your general direction.
And it's scary sometimes.
It is very scary.
I feel threatened at times. It's weird to feel... Go on, Shadow.
I always feel threatened. That's the anxiety cap.
I always feel threatened. It's weird that I feel threatened by love from all these people. But yeah,
I know where you live.
Yes.
You are being loved and tolerated. Please do not resist.
Anyway, back to the game.
Play the game?
Yes, get over there!
Yes, I suspect so. Everything to do with this case and more.
Wait, they're probably listening to what we're saying right now.
They may well be, yes.
Hey, jerk face!
Hey!
Eavesdropping coward! Why don't you come out and show yourself?
Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries.
What was that sound?
Probably unwise to taunt the...
Ow, 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 ow. Ah, dang it!
Huh? Oh, look, it's Tabby.
Y'all know sure how to surprise a girl. You gotta shout that loud without a word of warning? Maybe jump halfway out my skin.
Sorry.
What's got you so ornery anyhow?
Get a load of this. Seriously, it'll make your blood boil.
It will, huh? I'm all ears.
I wonder if we might be better off keeping it to ourselves, Kay. Assume we don't want to be all over the front page of tomorrow's paper, that is.
Oh, thanks. Nearly walked right into that.
Aw, come on! Y'all are no fun at all. I was counting on you opening up and spilling the beans all over this here plaza.
Don't tease a girl with a scoop.
I'd better switch off the bug before I forget. Bug data jotted down in my organizer.
So? Did y'all find that there kidnapped kitty?
Speaking of which, the child you saw being taken away. Was it the boy in this photograph?
Huh? Nah, that ain't him. The kid I saw looked dumb in the mud even if he didn't have on some kind of fancy school uniform.
Wow, thanks.
I think I know who it might be then.
No prizes for guessing who she means.
So Miss Lloyd managed to confuse matters once again. I think we'd better take another look around. Back to square one. Hopefully we'll turn up some new information soon. There's only 20 minutes left until 2? Are we going to make it in time?
Wait, Mr. Edgeworth, I just had a thought. It's about that phone call. There was a weird noise in the background, right?
There was? Don't think for a second you'll get away with this.
Oh, don't worry. I'm counting on you at least try to track me down. That'll be half the fun. Not that I rate your chances of bringing me to justice particularly highly.
Bang!
Thank you, Mr. Foley. Wait, she's right. We heard a loud bang right at the end. Could that provide a hint as to the kidnapper's location?
Yeah, a loud bang, you say? I see.
Dad, will you stop eavesdropping?
Boy, you never get any cuddlier, do you, Ruffles?
No, sir, I won't drop in no eaves.
Where's Ganji? Will you drop eavesdropping?
I was dropping no eaves, sir. Just everybody else has been having close-ups, and I just wanted some.
I just wanted to kiss in camera, Mr. Gandalf.
Sorry, Laura. What was that?
Don't turn me into anything unnatural.
Ah, dear me. I've never even seen that series properly, so
Yeah.
I still can
I
reference
gotta
it.
say that that whole sentence about turning into something unnatural is a great way to get yourself into the West Country accent. Like,
True.
oh please, Mr. Frodo, don't let him turn me into anything unnatural.
So I've always been more of a sci-fi nerd than a fantasy nerd. If I'm gonna admit it live on camera, yes, I've never seen the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I've seen the Hobbit trilogy.
One day, or I guess 3 days, I'm gonna do maybe a bank holiday weekend of some kind. I'm gonna watch one, then the next, then the next.
Yeah, we're gonna tie him to the chair.
I don't think I dislike it, but
I don't think you would.
I actually have the extended box set over there. It's just I've never actually watched it.
Yeah,
I have the extended box set as well.
It's the same
Also,
reason.
my dad regularly watches the extended box set.
It's the
I
same
think
reason.
y'all would absolutely love it.
Oh, I think I will. The issue isn't that I don't think I'd like it. The issue is that, like the Witcher 100 hours game is, it's like, can I invest the time for that? You know.
Look, the extended edition is 14 hours, but you don't have to like do it in one go. But you can.
Yeah, that's why I said
My
3
dad
days.
does.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday, long weekend.
But it is interesting to me how that makes you and I kind of opposites, considering I don't watch Star Wars. I'm not the sci-fi kind of guy.
A Lazy Hero just hit £5. Thank you so much for the donation, Lazy Hero. I'm pretty sure that wasn't any of you. So, and because I think we've got a Lazy Hero in the chat.
That was one of our viewers who is Batman, actually.
Yeah, I know. I saw the thank you so much for the £5. It is very much appreciated, Lazy. Thank you so much.
That is actually one of my friends.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
Let me just turn on joke mode for a second. You're telling me that Batman can only afford £5?
Look, have you ever met any billionaire? Of course they can only.
Fair point.
Paid off on the back credit card, most likely.
Credit card!
And they would write it off in Texas if they paid taxes.
No, you misunderstand. It's in gift aid. So we get to write it off as a charitable donation.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my word.
Well, thank you very much, Lazy Hero. I appreciate it so much.
Yeah.
Indeed.
We won't tell anyone you're Bruce Wayne. Promise.
If you
that bit out of the show now.
If you want to request a line, what do you mean? You want to take a bit out of the show?
Well, Bear just spoiled that. It's Bruce Wayne. You got to edit that bit out now.
Oh, of course, yeah. Spoilers.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I was tempted to request a line, add a cruel ace quote of mine. I mean, if you want to put it in, you're more than welcome to. Yes. I will accept it.
Also, I just wanted to say a spoiler to a 90-year-old franchise. Oh no.
Yes. God, the idea that in 10 years Batman will be public domain is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I can't wait for older porn.
Horror Batman movie when?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 10 years ago. It will definitely happen.
I was just gonna say I was about to make a joke about Star Wars, and then I realized there are some people who still haven't seen it and haven't had the reveal of Darth Vader being Luke's, being related to Luke, and I'm just like, actually, that's kind of cool. Like genuinely not gonna lie, seeing people react to that.
Yeah.
To that reveal is like it's gold dust.
It was one of the things where the zeitgeist of culture had kind of made that so everyone knew in like the 90s and noughties. We've now had an entire generation where they've not known this, and so it's awesome to see people who don't know that.
Yeah, and also like people. I will cut this short. I promise. But also people, You know the drum solo from Phil Collins' "In the Air Tonight."
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing people experience that for the first time in their lives, just like mwah, watching those reactions is just
Glorious.
that's my shit, yo.
But it also makes you feel so old. Like recently, I've seen this clip from the Giganders where Dodger was talking about the T9 on the phone, and there was this VTuber that I have no idea what they're called. So
Ollie.
What's a T9?
Yeah, Ollie.
And that's like, my heart.
Yeah.
Because
All
yes, of course I know who the VTuber was.
Yeah.
So, here we go. I guess I'll need to speak with Miss Lloyd too, much as I don't want to.
Begin investigation. Big building plaza.
Well, it makes sense, I think, for us because we are at the 8 o'clock timestamp. For anyone who doesn't know, the 8 o'clock timestamp is where we take a quick break in the middle of the show just to kind of refill our drinks, stretch our legs, because, of course, we are here for a 3-hour show. So we're going to just quickly save, as we often always do, and then we're going to take a quick break. Breaks usually about 5 to 10 minutes. Shouldn't be too long. If you're watching the VOD back on YouTube, it will simply switch to the Be Right Back channel and then immediately back, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back, everyone.
Be right back.
Be right back. Time for an interval.
We are back, everyone, for the second half of tonight's Silly Voices Saturday. Oh boy. Sorry about the impromptu long break. We often kind of take a bit of a break mid-show. And we're going to see where things go from here. So, back into the game. We've already saved.
We got to save again, just to be sure.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm pretty sure I've saved.
Are you sure you saved?
Oh God! don't do this to me. I'm fine. Let's talk to Tabby.
Oh, how about that? A little help from little old me, and y'all made a giant leap closer to solving the case.
Closer? Sure, if by closer you mean we wound up going after the completely wrong kidnap victim.
She must have barely looked at the photo at all.
Oh, really? And here I thought I'd given y'all a tip of the century. Nah, not bad.
But you went after a kidnap victim.
It's not your fault. It's ours for putting our trust in unreliable sources. We'll just have to learn not to do that again.
Hey! That ain't nice. I'm gonna give you all tips not at all, you know? And I won't. Not if y'all gonna be like that. Alright, fine. Maybe just this one. But only because I got a real scoop for y'all this time.
A real scoop? This should be good. Fine. I'm not expecting much, but you got my attention. What is this scoop of yours?
Edward's setting up a folding chair, like this gonna be good.
I was gonna say it's just mint choc chip.
Proof, that's what. Proof that Taurosaurus really is real.
And I'm asleep again.
All right. Okay, we're leaving.
Wait! I'm lying, I swear! I'm sure it's hard to believe, but it's true!
We don't have time for this. But we also don't have much else to go on, I suppose. Proof? What kind of proof? Did you capture something on your tape recorder, perhaps?
I would love Kate to say, like, even I'm too old for this shit.
Yeah. Even I'm too old for this.
Oh, you're good, Ruffles. Sharper than a gosh damn tick.
I just
Attack.
Attack. I just like Edge's better. All right, Kate, we're going. Yeah, just.
All right, let's go.
I captured the sound of that big old beastie breathing fire is what I captured.
I was hoping for something a little better than that.
Hey! Don't be that face, dang it! I'm lying. Listen for yourself and tell me it ain't true.
That's just his resting bitch face.
right, ready? It's fire breathing time, dagnabbit!
I'm sorry, but that's not fire breathing. That's Super Saiyan transformation.
There. Well?
Kind of hard to tell over the shouting, but it could have been something breathing fire. Maybe.
And tell me, Miss Lloyd, did you see this fire-breathing something with your own eyes?
Well, not exactly with my eyes as such. It's been so I wasn't precisely close by when it happened.
Surely the real Torosaurus would be pretty hard to miss, no matter how far away you were standing.
Well, see, I was far away, but also recording by what you might call non-standard means.
Would you mind explaining what you mean by that?
Ooh, sounds illegal.
I really done myself a hole here, huh?
Yep.
See, I mighta coulda maybe sorta ripped me up a little wireless intercept. Hope it's a little scoop tattoo.
That's so sad. Poor insect.
Tell me, Lord, have you been eavesdropping?
Not an insect, Kay, an intercept. She was listening out for radio signals. It would have allowed her to listen in on any nearby transmissions.
Me and the chief been down here at the big Double G building sniffing around these last couple days.
Looking into Miss Hart's tip about the underground auction, I assume. Which would mean that you've been listening in on all the radio signals in the area too.
Sure have. Which is how I wound up hearing the most thunderous, ear-splitting noise y'all ever did hear. The pounding of feet, the electricity in the air. This is it. Torosaurus, at last.
You made up everything except for the roaring sound, didn't you?
The long and short of it is that you didn't actually see anything, correct?
Hey, I don't need to say things. I'm a rider, you hear? Anyhow, I kept listening. So down the line comes your pal there's voice, humming fit to beat the band.
Stick to AO3, girl.
Eavesdropping coward! Why don't you come out and show yourself? Self.
Huh? What was that sound? Our apologies for that. I'm sure Kay didn't mean to bowl you over with her little outburst. I assume it was as shocking as it was because you didn't hear it directly. It came through your headphones while you were listening to the signal from the bug, didn't it?
What? Are you saying she planted it?
No.
No, she just hacked into it.
Come on now.
Yeah.
I ain't no bugging. Just little light-hearted interceptions, all.
Yeah, that's that's not technically hacking. That is just interception. Hacking requires like breaking into a electronic device.
Yeah.
Would you mind if I...
But
Boom, yeah.
now I think that the roar is just a distorted and slowed down bang that they've heard directly from the bug from the phone call.
Glad to hear. Would you mind if we borrow the tape of what you recorded, Miss Lloyd?
Do what you damn well please.
Miss Lloyd's tape data jotted down in my organizer. Oh. I imagine it's Regina.
Yeah.
No, you can see me at the bottom of the screen.
Ooh, It is Gumshoe. I think it's gonna be Regina though, maybe.
I think
Go
it's
ahead.
Gumshoe.
I don't think Gumshoe would ever say it like Mr. Edge.
Oh, yes, it's probably Regina, yeah.
Also, Gumshoe has cake.
Yeah.
Mr. Edgeworth.
It's surprising with him being diet on instant noodles.
Wait, why is Edgeworth on? Oh, no, not Edgeworth. Why is Gumshoe on his hands and knees?
Who knows?
Don't worry about it.
Hmm? Mr. Saint, Miss Berry.
How's the search going? Did you find him?
Not yet. Poor Shaun.
Yeah, seriously, where is he? I'm like 2/3 of the way through the milk carton. Come on!
It rings true what I said at the start of the show, people.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Third carton does the charm again.
I was almost expecting you on when the kidnapper was calling us to have a repeat of what happened on the Silly Voices does MonsterCon episode where you're just
with
doing
Juan in the box.
yes. Okay. Okay.
Oh, nothing. Just a slip of the tongue.
I guess they still don't know about the kidnapping. We did manage to find Eustace, yes.
Oh, you did? That's great. Thanks so much. Now maybe they won't arrest me again.
Like zoinks.
Zoinks!
So I couldn't resist. Okay. Let's talk to Gumshoe because
I have been meaning to talk to Simeon all this time and say, no, that's not how you do the ratatouille. First of all, that's not the right animal.
No, that's how you make a banana split.
Mm-hmm.
Stop, Gummy. Why are you running away from us?
Why are you running?
Detective Gumshoe.
When you came from your bed, sir, I didn't know what to do with myself.
You stay right where you are, detective.
So I thought, if you weren't going to be a prosecutor no more, then maybe I shouldn't be a detective either.
No!
Huh?
Baby boy!
But I was wrong. Even if you're not around, I'll always be a detective. My job will always be to investigate crimes.
Good.
And us detectives don't investigate when prosecutors ask us to. We have to be able to look into stuff ourselves, too.
Is that what you were doing just now?
He was looking for clues.
And back then, too.
I'm busy with my spreadsheet!
Well,
That's a very Francisca problem to have, actually.
You should thank your former subordinate for what I'm about to share. In his desperation to help Kay Faraday, he gave me a valuable piece of information.
Huh? Detective Gumshoe did that? You can sit down now, Shadow.
No, I'm standing up. I know where this goes.
Okay. So, Rosie Ringer's autopsy report.
when I went down to the detention center to see how Kay was doing,
Oh, surprise return guest.
God.
Now you know how I feel.
When you get to my level, you don't uncover the truth. You make it little by little. Kay Faraday, murderer. That's the truth. The truth I created. Yes, my boy. That's what I like to see.
You overheard that?
My boy.
yeah. So I went back and looked at the evidence. Took out a little something I thought might help.
Edgeworth, my boy.
I was more going for like the Zelda CDI king. My boy.
My boy.
No way, Gummy, you're the best. I'd be in prison right now if it wasn't for you.
Oh, it's the elder miss coming back, just like, ooh, Edgeworth, my boy.
My pleasure, kid. Good to see you got your memory back, by the way.
Thanks.
So anyway, like I said, I'm investigating stuff on myself these days. And, that's that.
Wait, Gummy, don't run off again. We get it. You can look into stuff yourself now. That's great. And it helped me right when I needed it most.
But right now, we need you to work with us. I'm no longer a prosecutor, or indeed an anything, but we're investigating a case regardless. And I ask you this not as a prosecutor, but as a friend. Detective Gumshoe, will you help us?
Oh, stop it, sir. You're killing me here.
And what's happened then? Well, in Japanifornia, they say that Edgeworth's small heart grew 3 sizes that day.
Come on, Gummy.
Yeah. All right. All right, I'll do it. Just stop bowing and being nice to me, okay? It's weird.
Gummy!
Thank you, Detective.
So, what do you need?
What do you need?
Can you tell us...
What are you buying?
What are you buying? Can you tell us what you've discovered in the course of your investigation, Detective?
Gumshoe has wares if you have coin.
Yes, sir. Sure I can. All right. So I got these 3 big things to tell you. Here goes. Number 1. I've got some results for you from forensics looked at case clothes. They found traces of what looked to be a powerful sedative. Brand was 3 Z's.
Oh, that's funny.
Wow, how original.
I like that. That's funny.
Yeah.
No, I'm down with this shit.
I guess that's what she was drugged with at Gourd Lake, before she was taken to the roof of the big building.
Sure seems that way. Now for number 2. I got hold of all the footage from that security camera in front of the big building elevator.
The camera that captured President Wang and Judge Cavell that night. The elevator is usually the only way of getting up onto the roof, correct? And therefore anyone using it should have been caught on camera.
That's right. So winding the tape back for 2 nights ago, we should have been able to see Kay getting carried up there while she was out cold.
And? Did you spot me, Gummy?
I watched it all in fast forward. Everything from 2 days ago till the end.
Yes, and?
Nothing. No sign of Kay anywhere.
I thought it was too good to be true. So how did the kidnapper get her up there? I think we need to look into that in a little more detail. And the last item on your list?
Yes, sir. This one's the big one. Third thing I have to tell you is, it's great to be working with you again. I'll happily catch this perp if it's the last thing I do. And that about wraps it up.
I put you through a lot, Detective, but that doesn't mean I can start going easy on you. That's the big one, as you put it. It doesn't even have anything to do with the case. I would have preferred something of practical use. Yeah.
No mercy here. I guess I shouldn't have expected any less. Thanks, Mr. Edgeworth.
What were you going to say, Shadow?
Oh, I was just breathing. That's fine.
Oh, fair. A boy is being kidnapped. We need your help to find him.
Kidnapped?
Yes. His name is Shaun Fenn.
Oh, wait. The kid with the horns?
You know him?
I saw him earlier today.
You mean this morning?
Yeah. He got off at that bus over there. And then, he walked off towards the garbage disposal area.
Garbage.
Where's
Garbage day?
Sorry.
Garbage day.
It's just over there. It's where all the officers in the big building put their trash before it gets taken away. Where he went after that, I couldn't tell you. I had to leave right around then.
I think we'd better take a closer look at this garbage disposal area.
Maybe you'll find me in it.
Oh, be kind to yourself.
Yeah.
I will come over there, miss.
You don't know where I live.
I know, so be careful. Be careful when you're being to yourself.
I will ask Bear and then I will find out.
Ah, shit.
So, Shaun walked off in this direction, huh?
It would seem so, yes. Perhaps we'll find some clues here to his current whereabouts. I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention.
Well, every nook and cranny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every suspicious one.
Look! Spilled milk!
Milk.
This milk carton.
No. Milk carton.
Milk carton.
That's the same brand Shaun drinks.
Oh, for God's sake, I really want some milk now. Like, to drink directly out of the fucking...
Something happened to him here. I'm almost certain of it.
Touches the ground. Something terrible happened here.
Milk has been spilled tonight.
I'm taking the hobbits away.
Crimes against lactose.
What did you say?
Intolerance. Taking the hobbits away.
Tell me where is Gandalf, for I much desire to speak with him.
Sorry.
Stupid fat hobbits.
I'm so sorry, Kay. Please go ahead.
It's all fine. So they kept it locked up tight, huh?
I guess they don't want non-residents disposing of their trash here.
Wait, no, put me down!
I keep thinking one of these days, Silly Voices is just going to erupt into the freaking mysterious ticking noise at some point.
No. The trash...
I'd just be remiss to probably not do that nowadays.
Yeah.
Read,
So maybe the ending.
read the room. The trash is collected at 11 a.m. I guess that's why the enclosure is empty.
There was a lot of stuff there earlier. Big stuff, too.
Today must be the day they take the big stuff away.
Yeah, sure looked that way.
I bet the big squisher machine squished it all up good anyhow.
They don't do that with larger items. They just take them away as they are.
They do, huh? How do you even know that, sir?
Wait, Mr. Fender's pretty keen for you to join him, right? I'll bet he sent you some kind of pamphlet on how to throw your stuff away for when you move office.
Oof.
Well, spookily insightful sometimes, Kay, but only sometimes. Based on what we've seen, and what Detective Gumshoe told us, I think there's a strong possibility that Shaun was abducted from the garbage disposal area.
Big Trash Titans be like, they're coming to take me away. They're coming to take me away. They're coming to take me away.
I'm not dead yet. Soon will be.
I'm not dead.
I
I
still,
feel fine.
I still love that there's an entire dance number in Spamalot about that.
Yes.
Everyone's not seen it. Spamalot. Yeah, the guy who's being put on the trolley on Spamalot is, of course, starts singing. And what's great is he sings the first opening, and Lancelot goes to point at him, and suddenly behind him, the cart full of dead bodies suddenly all wakes up, and they all start joining in the chorus.
Yeah.
Oh God, love that show.
It's very silly.
As it should be.
Yes.
Yes. Much beloved.
Yeah, it's kind of out of the way of prying eyes, huh? But why would Shaun even come here in the first place?
I imagine he must have had something to dispose of.
But the truck's already come and gone. Guess we'll never know what that something was now. It's totally empty.
Yes, because the garbage was just collected.
You think? Or did somebody steal it all? I smell crime here, Mr. Edgeworth.
I certainly smell something as well. But is it really the scent of a crime?
Yes.
I hope it is. Okay, so that's what we've got. Do we have any logic so we can connect?
I just hope it's not that warm outside, otherwise they could probably be smelling that spilt milk, and that would not be pleasant.
I mean, if only the blue truck has been through here in a taxi, then therefore the blue truck must be a garbage disposal truck.
Oh my god!
Only 2 vehicles came through here this morning: the taxi and a blue truck.
And Eustace was taken away in the taxi.
Right. Well, it seemed that Shaun was likely abducted from the garbage disposal area, and if the garbage was collected at 11 a.m.
Oh, I get it. Now we know what kind of truck it was.
Indeed, it must have been the garbage truck, but the police officer who told us about it didn't describe it as such. He only mentioned the fact that it was blue.
Some cop he was. Did you not even notice it was one of those cool trash squishing machines?
Because it wasn't. Today isn't a regular garbage day. It's the day they collect the larger items, for which they would have used a specialized garbage truck. Just a regular truck like any other. Well, they wouldn't use a specialized garbage truck, I should say. A regular truck. But it was a garbage truck nonetheless. And where do garbage trucks go?
To the square hole!
To the square hole, right? The dump.
Wait a second.
Whoops.
So you're saying... So you're saying the kidnapper disguised themselves as a trash collector? But then the truck would have probably been fake too, right? So maybe it didn't go to the dump.
No, I'm reasonably sure the garbage truck was real.
Yeah? How do you figure that?
Another look at the garbage disposal area should tell us. What tells us that the garbage truck must have been real? Ooh.
It must be the padlock, because how else would they get in to remove all the garbage?
Good. Yeah, good. Take that. The garbage disposal area is kept locked.
Oh yeah! So only a real garbage collector and a real garbage truck could have opened it.
Precisely. The garbage truck can't have been a fake. Perhaps whoever abducted Shaun put him in a large cardboard box that they'd prepared for the job. Now mix that in amongst the other oversized items.
And the garbage collector would have taken it away. No questions asked.
Exactly. Allowing the kidnapper to await the truck's arrival at the garbage processing facility. They could then claim to have thrown the box away by mistake and collect it without incident.
All right, so where do they take the garbage after it leaves here? Let's see. Looks like we have two possibilities.
But which of the garbage processing facilities was Shaun taken to? Have we found anything that might serve as a clue? Do you have any logic we can use? Yeah.
Wait a minute. Can I look at the map again, please?
Yeah, sure, if I can get back to it. Oh, no, that's part of the button. We don't have a map of the area. Yeah, maybe if we go back.
Yeah, because I think I might be able to work it out.
I would have.
I think it's something to do with the exploding sound, honestly.
Yeah. I was gonna put two and two together. Some kind of massive bang or thud of something being dropped or blown up at the place.
Oh no!
Oh, okay.
That doesn't add up. I'd better think again. Okay, so that's clearly not. The footprints don't make it. Yeah, definitely not. Maybe
we need something else.
We need something else. Let's talk to these two.
Heck, I'm required.
Yeah.
Me and all my friends without looking. But you beat us to it. No fair.
Her friends? I guess she means the animals.
Sorry, Your Honor, I zoned out.
Today is the first public performance of your new show, correct?
Yep, sure is. We've practiced so hard for this one.
We? So Mr. Saint will be performing too?
Of course. He practiced harder than anybody. Even if he did spend the whole time saying, no. He even went up in the balloon to spread the word from the sky. So you have to come and see him perform, okay? It would mean so much to him.
Of course. Assuming we can solve this case before then. Did you say that you enlisted the help of the animals in your search?
Yep. And if it had been Isaiah and Regent, we might have found something. But Simeon, the big scaredy cat, was all, no, I put a stop to that. He's so boring.
If it weren't for Mr. Saint, the whole town would probably be in an uproar right now.
Oh, come on, Simeon. Why would you do that? Setting the whole circus loose on the city would have been super fun.
Chaos.
No.
Chaos.
I'm sorry. To you, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing to me? I'm the one person who didn't say anything. Okay, so nothing new with Regina. Let's try you, Simeon.
I'm very sparkly.
She does have like magical girl energy quality, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I like her way more in this than I did in Big Top.
Yeah, she even has a magical girl rod.
Yeah.
Oh, you're amazing, Mr. Edgeworth. How'd you find Prosecutor Winner?
With some serious investigative magic, that's how.
What's that mean?
It was pure luck, actually, but never mind.
Hey, take what you can get, mate.
You didn't even need our help, huh?
That's not true. Thank you so much for joining in the search. Where did you look, by the way?
Oh, this place. The little way called Sunshine Coliseum. Do you know it?
Sunshine Coliseum. That's over by the harbour.
There were a whole bunch of people there for the big event. We thought it might be worth a look.
Okay, is this the location in Apollo Justice?
Yes.
I thought
correct.
so.
A big
You mean
event.
like a festival? Oh.
I was going to say a big event where there might be fireworks.
I definitely think you're ahead of the game here, yeah. You mean like a festival? Ooh, that sounds fun. Wish I could have gone and checked it out.
Oh, yeah, it was super fun. There were food stands and fireworks.
Simeon didn't like the crowd much, but...
Hey! You don't have to tell them that!
Alright, it's decided. When this case is over, we're all going to the festival together. And now we can connect the dots.
There we go.
Let's
The
finish
dots, I've
talking
connected them.
Simeon first, though.
Literally, again, it was 5 seconds ahead, but like we said, in like motorsport racing terms, 5 seconds is a fucking long time, especially in an F1 car.
It's kinda lucky you found Prosecutor Winter so quickly.
Lucky? In what way?
Oh, we have to go to practice soon for the show. We wouldn't have been able to help for much longer anyway.
I see. I'm sorry to have kept you from your duties at the circus.
Oh no, it's just nothing to worry about really. We were happy to help. I'll do anything if it helps make sure they don't arrest me again. You really helped me out by finding him. I'm so relieved.
Of course, just because they found him, that doesn't mean they'll find Warden Lagarde guilty.
What? You mean they might still throw me back in jail? Oh no, I can't go back, I can't.
Come on, Kay. Do you really have to torment the poor boy?
Yes.
For funsies.
Well, let's connect the logic that we've just received.
Now we can connect the logic.
For shits and giggles, Edgeworth!
There we go, and then we can get...
Yay!
Mr. Saint, you mentioned fireworks before.
Huh? Fireworks?
Yes. At the event at the Colosseum, were they setting them off even during daylight hours?
Oh, yeah. A bunch went off while we were there.
What are you thinking, Mr. Edgeworth?
The loud bang we heard. What if that was a firework?
Huh?
Don't think for 1 second you'll get away with this.
Siren.
Lemmy's gonna be so pissed.
So cold.
Don't worry. I'm counting on you at least trying to track me down. That'll be half the fun. Not that I rate your chances of bringing me to justice particularly highly. Bang.
I don't know why you seem to get these roles that just have a lot of flashbacks, Lemmy, but it's magical. I don't know what it is.
I just wish I could add the echo effect to my voice, my telephone effect.
Yeah. For the bang. Oh, go on.
I was gonna say, I mean, it's not like you filmed yourself cutting down a world famous tree and then also took a picture of yourself with the chainsaw in the back of your van with a wedge of the tree that you cut, and then you were like, no, I definitely didn't do that.
No.
What a
Not
moron.
that tree that I walked next to yours. It's lunch under the day after Boxing Day every year for 8 years.
Really?
Wow.
Yes.
Damn.
My local air cadet squadron that I was a member of for 7 years, our yearly tradition was the day after Boxing Day, we would hike along the Roman wall and have lunch under that tree.
Damn.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
I'm
I know
sorry,
my
man.
dad.
Dipshits cut it down.
Yeah, and they had the gall to be like, oh, we didn't know.
We
it
didn't
was
do anything.
They were like, oh, we didn't know it was going to be a famous tree. Then why did you film yourself doing it, dipshit?
Yep. It's like, you know what you're doing. You're being a dipshit.
Yeah.
And you're doing it for the clicks.
Yes.
Yeah. And now you're in jail for, I think, 6 years. Good luck with that.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, have fun with that.
Yeah.
Oh no, the consequences.
Yeah. It's just very funny to me that they was like, oh, I wonder how we're going to find out. And they just recorded themselves doing it. Like, oh, you've got to be fucking shitting me. You recorded yourself doing this with all your metadata on.
Casual criminalist rule number 1. Do not record your crimes.
Don't record your crimes. Well, actually, record your crimes, then you can go down. But you know,
you're in here for what? I punched several guys in a dive bar. You're in here for what? I attacked someone with a knife. You're in here for... I jot the tweet down.
Dear me. Anyway, for the bang to be clearly audible over the telephone, it must have been pretty loud.
Which means the fireworks, which means the Coliseum. So the kidnapper was near there, right?
Now we can work out where the garbage truck went.
Yes. To hell. Sorry, that's a joke from the original time I streamed this game. Edgeworth asked Gumshoe, "Do you know where garbage trucks go?" And our Gumshoe said, "To hell." Anyway.
I'm sorry,
I'll pull
but
up that clip
good
later.
garbage trucks go to heaven.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's very good. Anyway.
Wow.
But how near? If the fireworks were that loud, you could probably hear them from pretty far away.
Yes, the area we'd need to search would be too broad to even consider doing it ourselves. But if the police were to lend a hand... So based on the loud bang we heard on the phone call, we know that the kidnapper was somewhere in the vicinity of Sunshine Coliseum.
And one of the garbage facilities is right by there too.
The Daybreak dump.
I think it's likely that's where Shaun was taken, which means the kidnapper must be holding him somewhere near there. Detective Gumshoe?
Yes, sir.
Could I ask you and your men to search the area around the garbage facility?
It's not like you to ask, sir. Feels a little flat, if I'm being totally honest. Why don't you give me a good old-fashioned order, huh? Like you used to.
You don't mind, even though I'm not a prosecutor anymore?
I told you already. A detective investigates for himself, not just for prosecutors.
Thank you.
A detective likes being told what to do.
I do, that's for sure.
Complete.
I'm sure there's a ship somewhere.
Close the eyes.
Mr. Edgeworth, we're almost out of time.
All right, we need to hurry. I doubt Judge Cavell and the others can hold out much longer.
We're almost out of time.
I watched that film with Mist very recently, actually, because Mist had never seen that film all the way through.
Wait, what?
I know. I couldn't handle it. So I had to show it to him.
Yeah.
I'm counting on you, Detective Gumshoe.
I won't let you down, sir. It won't be an official search, but I'll put my best guys on it. You can count on it.
I'm coming too, Gummy. I promised I'd snatch Shaun from the jaws of danger, and that's just what I'm gonna do.
I'll head back to the courthouse. Who knows? I may be able to drag proceedings out just a little longer.
Me to get fuck up again.
All right, with me, everybody. Even in the depths of night.
God, it's already striking 2. There isn't a moment to lose.
Yes, sir.
Careful, Edge,
Let's
I've got
go.
use your glass slipper.
But I didn't finish. When no other bird dares to take flight.
Combo breaker.
We need our div.
Oh, new location.
We need our announcer man.
April 6, 2:16 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 2.
Thanks, div.
Courtroom number 3.
God.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Oh dear. And now and Mist is currently away. Oh no, he's back.
Sorry.
Well. It isn't our old friend, ex-prosecutor Edgeworth. Hello, dear boy.
Didn't your hair burn off last time we saw you?
Yeah, it did.
I grew it back.
Excelsius winner.
It was a wig.
I got better.
It was a wig. He probably has another.
Yes.
The accused will turn and face the prosecution. I'm not done with you yet.
I already told you, Franziska. It doesn't make sense. Why would I help her? I feel for her, of course. A woman in her prime sent to prison. It's enough to make a grown man cry. But to suppress evidence in order to keep her out of a jail cell? No, that's preposterous.
Objection! But we have a statement from your own son. He says he entrusted the evidence to your care.
I'm afraid I don't know what he's talking about. Or why he'd even say such a thing. I don't know what's gotten into him lately.
Objection! What if I could prove that you and Warden Lagarde are much more closely associated than you claim?
I'm sorry. Prove? I think we've been over this, dear boy. But you're an ex-prosecutor, remember? Are you even allowed in this part of the courtroom anymore?
Watch up, Franziska.
Edgeworth, I am the one prosecuting this case. What are you thinking, barging in like this?
I'm sorry, Franziska, but it's important. May I speak on behalf of the prosecution just briefly?
What are you doing?
Judge Gavel, I come before the court with important new evidence. I ask that you allow me to present it.
Oh! Have you lost your mind, dear boy? There's no way this can be allowed.
Objection. Well, the defense officer let him G, just saying. What's the thinking over on the prosecution side here, Fandango?
I'm killing you with my hands.
Ooh, this is a grim Fandango.
Fine. The prosecution has no objections except to you calling me that name.
She says while having objections.
Nice one, Bab. Not very nice.
Hey, yeah, just like, stop being grim, Fandango. Stop being grim.
No one will find your body.
No one will find me at all.
Your objections are neither here nor there. This isn't a democracy, it's a courtroom.
And you're the defendant, so shut the fuck up.
And this is flagrant contempt. Isn't that right, Verity?
Technically, he's a witness at this point.
Yeah, but
It is
No.
a fragrant.
God.
It is a fragrant contempt, alright. Something smells.
No. As long as Shaun is still missing, she'll feel she has no choice but to go along with whatever Winner wants. If only there was some way of telling her he might be found at any moment. Judge Gavel, I would ask only this, that you trust in me and in my assistant just this once.
speaking of which, where is Kay Faraday?
She's currently searching for the most important piece of evidence of all.
Nonsense. There's no more evidence to be found. You're just stalling for time.
Objection! The most important piece of evidence of all, eh? Hey, G. I know what that evidence is, but maybe we should trust Miles's little pal. What do you say? I mean, I say little pal, but she's more than that. She's the one and only great thief Yatagarasu.
Aw. I will say, they didn't fucking bring the thing that was obviously correspondence between Lagarde and Excelsius.
Thing is, there's nothing
That's
on there.
kinda-
There's nothing on there which definitively says it's them. That's the thing.
Yeah, there's no name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It'd probably be useful to stall, though. Come on.
Look, it's a Chekhov's letter. It's gonna come out at some point.
Yeah.
It seems Fender has sensed what I'm getting at least. Judge Gavel, the evidence I'm talking about, we're almost certain we know where it is. Kay is only moments away from snatching it from the jaws of danger.
Very well. This is highly irregular, but I will allow it.
You have my thanks.
Have you all gone completely mad?
Hammer, you said you had important new evidence. Evidence of what exactly?
Just what I said, that Warden Lagarde and Chairman Winner are far better acquainted than he claims. Allow me to present it to you. What proves the link between Excelsior's Winner and Fifi Lagarde?
It's the letter, yeah.
It's the letter. Chekhov's letter strikes.
The vanilla envelope.
Take that. This document is a report regarding the interrogation of a certain someone.
Oh, yeah? And who might that be?
The late Mr. Bronco Knight. And the interrogation was to be carried out by none other than Warden Lagarde.
Wait. Is that the interrogation?
Yes, where Knight was killed. This document shows Warden Lagarde planning the interrogation in which Mr. Knight was murdered.
Ah, this is indeed important evidence.
Objection! Miles Edgeworth, you refer to the document in question as a report, correct? Would you care to elaborate? To whom would... Fuck. Okay, we'll do this again. Would you care to elaborate? To whom was this report addressed? I think that's a difficult word for me to say in this accent.
That's fine. Shut up, Francis. A very good question, Miss Von Karma. And the answer is the most important new revelation of all. We recovered this document from a safe in the storeroom of the 51st floor of the big building.
That's the storeroom where the lots for the underground auction were kept.
It is. An auction, if you recall, that was presided over by one Excelsius Winner.
Well, you've got very quiet all of a sudden.
And that is to whom the report in question was addressed. Do you still mean to insist that you and Warden Lagarde barely know one another?
I'll refrain from commenting on the matter for a moment if you don't mind.
What?
We do mind, but okay.
I don't believe it's been conclusively proven that I was the auctioneer yet, has it?
Have you forgotten the events of this morning already? I think I proved that fact more than adequately.
I'll admit defeat in that particular arena, yes. But that wasn't the courtroom. Can you prove the same thing here, my boy? That I was the ringleader, did you call it? If you can't, then, well, you certainly can't prove that the report was addressed to me!
You won't wriggle your way out of this one.
So unfair. Tell him Verity, please. I'm not being slippery at all. I'm being entirely reasonable, wouldn't you say? Unlike you when you permitted Mr. Edgeworth this bizarre interlude. That was most unlike you. It's saddening. Truly it is that see you failing in your sacred duty that is the law. Almost saddening enough to make me want to take drastic measures.
Don't like that.
You're right. Of course. Until a fact has been adequately proven to the courtroom, it cannot truly be considered a fact. I'm afraid I have no choice but to ask that Mr. Edgeworth's theory be struck from the record.
It's no good. She has to know for certain that Shaun is safe.
I'm sorry, my boy, but what counts as truth out in the field and in the courtroom are two different things.
And you're more than willing to bend the truth in the courtroom. Is that what you're saying?
Ooh, you're a scurrilous soul. I'll do no such thing.
What is that word? It's the first time I've ever seen it.
I'll simply accept the court's verdict as the truth. Should you choose to acquit me, as you should.
Ooh, that's a very big
one. If we can't find the missing evidence, we're in trouble here.
Scurrilous. Given to the use of vulgar, coarse, or abusive language.
Well, Verity, I think we've heard all we need to do, don't you? There's no way that evidence is turning up. Ever. A quick not guilty, and we can all go home.
Objection!
It's the boy!
Who said that?
The boy!
Me.
Kick his ass, little guy.
Dad.
Eustace. What are you doing here?
I'm about to kick your ass.
Mr. Winner, what is the meaning of this?
And where have you been? You just can't abandon your duties like that.
I'm sorry,
You are unfit to be a prosecutor. You're a complete and utter disgrace.
Why, Eustace? Why can you not get it into your head? There is no place for an incompetent fool like you.
Dad,
Serious face.
I brought some vital evidence.
Yes!
So, can I please, take my place at the prosecutor's bench? Pretty please?
Is it a bit squished in here already?
Well, you're not even supposed to be here, Miles Edgeworth.
Yeah, touche. Well, well, Eustace. This is certainly a surprise.
Also, then we have like 5 people on the attorney bench.
Yeah, but that's the attorney bench. That's humongous.
Well, remember you had like, remember it like, I think like it was one of the, it wasn't Apollo Justice. Which one was it? Spirit of Destiny, when there was like 6 people on the witness stand at the same time.
Yeah. Right had to spring for the extension of the bench after those several cases.
Yeah. there was definitely tons of people. No, that was the witness stand. Sorry.
Yes.
The guards in the Phoenix Wright versus Professor Layton.
Yeah, that was like 10 people or something.
Yeah, but that was a witness stand.
I think we're also the Shadow's also referring to a case in Spirit of Justice or Dual Justice where there were like several people just.
Yeah.
I think it was probably the school case. Thinking about it.
Yeah, it was the school case I'm referring to.
Yeah, that's the one. Anyway, let's on to you, Mist.
Incoming maniacal laughter. Oh! Eustace, my boy, what's gotten into you?
A spine, father.
There's something different about you. What's going on?
Oh, he's found a proper father figure.
Dad, I found a spine.
Come on, my boy, spit it out. What is it? Do you want Daddy to play catch with you?
Yeah, catch this.
That's
Catch
it,
these
isn't
hands.
it? Damn it, I was about to say that. That's it, isn't it? Why don't you run along home and I'll be with you soon?
Miles, I'm getting this desire to beat the shit out of this man. Is this normal?
Let it happen, Francisco.
Get back on the stand right now.
What's gotten into you, child? You're shaking like a leaf.
Objection! Judge Gavel. The prosecutor in charge has arrived along with important new evidence. This trial is far from over. Surely you can't call an end to proceedings just yet.
Yay! No objection from Team Defense.
I'm just imagining Fender just like sitting on the back there, just eating popcorn.
Yeah, it's like this
Patrick.
Not gonna lie. Go on, Shadow.
Yeah, it's just like every now and again somebody looks over like, Fender, are you gonna say anything? And he's just like, no, I'm just watching.
Not gonna lie, Fender's like positivity is infectious. And just like, you know, with his happy clapping and such.
Yeah. Yeah, Fender's like, oh, so this is the circus Wright was talking about.
You're not a clown, you're the entire circus. The prophecy is true.
I only wish we could have our original team captain say that herself, though.
The prosecution has no objection either.
You think this farce is going to continue? There's no chance of that. None at all. Isn't that right, Verity?
He still thinks he was successful in his bid to kidnap Shaun, but we know different. Sadly, as long as the boy remains missing, nothing changes. Judge Gavel's hands are still tied.
That sound.
That's her cell phone. Huh? Mine's also ringing.
Ooh, whoa, I'm getting a call too? The hell?
Well, this can't be good.
Mr. Edgeworth!
No, this is Patrick.
Mr. Fender! We
found Shaun!
We found Shaun!
What Gummy said.
You finally found me, for fuck's sake!
I also noticed that Gumshoe's jacket has changed colour.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he put his jacket on top of Shaun.
Oh,
So he's
yeah.
wearing his other jacket.
Oh, great, he has a jacket underneath his jacket. Of course he does.
Well,
Yes.
I think he just
the entire
retrieved
time.
his older one.
No, okay, that's my headcanon now. He removes the jacket and there's just another jacket underneath. That's just so Gumshoe.
Sure.
Recursive jackets.
That's how it goes.
No, he wears the green jacket when he's out on the field, like doing like proper field work kind of thing. And then the black jacket underneath is for when he's like out in court and stuff like that. For like proper like event stuff like that. He just
Yeah, because he does canonically keep. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, I was done.
He does canonically get a new jacket after. What's it called? He does canonically get a new jacket after Trials and Tribulations. So
I mean, points in character art, he's wearing a black jacket under his jacket the entire time.
Yeah.
He is.
Also, I want to ask. I think it was also canonical that the jacket he's wearing on top of jacket was originally also this dark color, but he got the green from all the grime.
We also got a request for a line read from Burr in the chat.
Took you long enough. I ran out of my goddamn milk.
Speaking of which, now that Moo Kid is on the screen, down the hatch.
I love his little phone. Like, look at the phones. Kay's has her like the little thief pattern on it that she has on her shirt, but it's in gold on black.
And gold.
And
It
then
looks
there's the
great.
cow phone, and then Gumshoe's is basic.
Is basic. Basic bitch.
I'm basic. I'm there.
2019, we all have flip phones. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Flip phones are cool.
They are cool.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they reintroduced the flip phones for a reason.
Now you remind me of the really old cereal bar outfit advert that just was like milk it.
Yep. As I said, got milk.
Yeah, milk.
Detective, you did it.
The most important piece of evidence of all. That's some stellar work, you great thiefness.
Thanks. We just thought you should know right away. See y'all soon.
Crunch.
Oop crunch. Gumshoe out.
Oh god, it's a horrible crunch.
By the way, there is a beautiful full moon outside my window at the moment.
Nice.
Ooh, take a picture.
Share.
Unfortunately, it's been overcast all day and here.
I
so
cannot share easily. I would have to
there's
lift
no
the
moon.
blinds up, and I'm sorry, but my
Aw.
laziness overcomes me.
No, that's super fair. Yeah.
Also, the moon is hard to photograph
Yeah.
nicely, so.
Yeah.
I find it easy. I don't know.
I don't.
Judge Gavell.
Apartment complex. I find it rather simple. Sorry.
It's fine. Judge Gavell, it's for you.
Just getting get good by my friend over here.
Hello? Yes. Yes, I understand. I'm so glad you're safe. Be sure to thank everyone properly. You'll do that for me, won't you? I kind of know this is talking to Shaun right now and being just like,
Yeah, whatever.
all right. Be careful. I'll see you back at home.
Val, you went into a cave.
Yeah.
You're right, I did.
Also,
So
you can
happy.
you can tell it's a Japanese game by her not telling him that she loves him.
Sorry, I'm going through a tunnel.
I'm on
Yeah.
the train.
Let's pretend
I'm
I
on a
say that line.
boat.
Could you just bring in the history again? I'll say that line again while not being in a cave.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Be careful. I'll see you back at home. The proceedings will continue. Hammer! I feel a certain freedom returning to my hammer arm.
You go, girl.
Someone's gonna catch this hammer.
No! How? Be some idiotic joke!
Oh, you're surprisingly angry, Excelsius.
Someone will catch this hammer, all right. Who is this someone, you may ask? Oh, I don't know. They're probably wearing goggles right about now. It is no such thing. The witness will return to the stand.
Also, idiotic. Funny you should use that word.
And Mr. Winner will step up to the prosecutor's bench.
Yes, ma'am. Hello.
At least he's polite.
Eustace Winner.
Yeah. Look, I'm immediately regretting this decision when you look at me like that.
Oh, baby.
I leave matters in your hands.
Well, that was your first mistake. Huh?
Facing down your own father. This won't be easy. I will be looking on with interest. Don't disappoint.
I feel like she's gonna live voraciously through this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Very well. Is the prosecution ready to proceed? Mr. Winner, you mentioned some evidence that you wish to present to the courts.
Fender, for all your annoyance, do you have any any spare popcorn you wish to share?
You want salted or unsalted butter?
I prefer unsalted, thank you. I'm salty enough.
Yeah, we need to see some hammer down.
Very.
Yeah. So, the knife and the chisel.
Whoa! You tracked down the missing murder majigs?
Wait. How's that whispering? I don't see anyone else in the gallery.
With the voices in our heads.
Not the courtroom's haunted.
We've got to get the Ghostbusters in here.
Oh shit, they hear us, fuck!
Well, Mr. Winner, did you?
About that, I know. I couldn't find them. I searched everywhere, but I was too late.
Too late?
How so?
I remembered something. I saw Dan in the garage this morning. He was carrying something wrapped in newspaper. Where are you going, Dad?
Oh, Eustace. I was, just on my way out to throw out some trash.
Then I heard this tinkling sound.
Tinkling, huh? Let me guess.
The bell from Mr. Canis' chisel.
You mean to tell the courts that you believe the witness disposed of the evidence?
Yeah, you've got awfully quiet.
I tried my best, but I was too late. I'm sorry.
Baby boy.
You said you looked everywhere. Everywhere where?
Literally everywhere. I even went to the dump. Got down on my hands and knees and dug out through the garbage.
Oh, bless him.
I figured that stuff had to be in there somewhere.
Oh, he's at the wrong dump. He's at the wrong dump. It's at the dump where
Wait,
Shaun is.
that's Eustace?
Huh? Hey, what are you doing here? Here. Rude, he totally ignored me.
So that's what he was doing. And he even went so far as to search the dump.
But what fun was this?
And this is a little pungent, for one thing.
Yeah, you're a little on the ripe side yourself, kiddo. I can smell you from here. Yee.
That'd be nice.
What do you expect?
And the knife?
It's probably somewhere among all the dust. Can you not smell it? That was too much to go through on my own.
Very well. The court will accept the item you have presented into evidence.
Oh,
Please
bless
don't
his heart.
patronize me, my dad does that enough.
You really have outdone yourself, Eustace. You never fail to disappoint, dear boy. You dug through rotten garbage with your bare hands, and that's all you have to show for it? Ha!
I would argue it wasn't with his bare hands. I was pretty sure he was still wearing his gloves, but whatever.
Yeah.
You drive me to tears. You really do.
And you drive me to cry, so...
Objection! Might be a little too soon to turn our works just yet. Dad! Let's take a closer look first.
Oh, that was a good one, Fender.
If you wish to waste your time, be my guest.
We're gonna waste something, alright? Hey, Eustace, Miles. Do this devastatingly handsome old defense attorney a favor, will you? Hit this guy full in the face. With the truth, I mean.
I was going to do something else, but...
It seems Fender's on board. Good. Then let's see if we can't find an opening. Mr. Winner, could you show me the piece of evidence you found?
Sure. Here, have fig.
Ooh.
Let's open it up, shall we? We can only hope there's something of value inside.
Ah,
Could this be
Yeah.
the bell that was on Mr. Canis' chisel? Perhaps there's some trace evidence that can prove that one way or another.
It's no good. Look at it. It's spotless.
Well, Mr. Winner?
Do tell. Was there anything interesting inside your little scrap of paper?
Wait a minute. If it's been in the garbage, how is it spotless?
because it was cleaned
is
before it was
ra-
dumped, I
yeah.
think.
Clean, dumped,
Wrapped in
clean when it was,
paper.
and wrapped up in paper, which, you know, protects
Yeah.
from most things.
Yeah, I was asking the game more like is that the line we're going with here?
I think it is.
Mm.
Of course there wasn't. Why would there be? Why is it even accepted into evidence? It's literally a piece of trash. Sorry,
Bro, you're
gentlemen.
Takes one to know one.
Sorry, gentlemen. The truth hurts.
We love you, miss. We just dislike your character.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, you're saying some awfully, incriminating things on the stand.
Were Eustace's efforts for nothing? It's
Fuck
true.
you, that's why.
The bell may not be of much use to us as evidence. Nonetheless,
Come on, Edgeworth, we cannot give up yet.
As calm and collected as ever as I see Miles, my boy. Unlike that poor idiot son of mine there.
Shut up.
Are we to assume that the prosecution has nothing more to say on the matter? Very well.
Objection.
Oh,
Not so fast, Cavell. We're not done yet. There's one thing we still haven't looked at properly.
Really, my boy? Do you want us to believe there's more? Desperation's never looked so good, you know.
And
You don't
what,
want to know.
and what on earth will we be looking at next week, do we think, everyone? As that seems like a great cliffhanger
what?
for us.
What a
Not next
cliffhanger.
week, because that's
Oh, yeah.
Eurovision.
That's not next week. Next time we're on, which will be
And
the 7th of June, to apologize, everyone. That'll be next time, because what we're doing is Eurovision next week. Then I'm actually busy on the 31st myself, and I think a few people are. So that means we'd only be on the 24th. And we thought, let's just take these 3 weeks off, have a bit of a break. We sometimes do that around this time of year anyway. And we'll be back
His
for...
birthday.
Yeah, I've got a birthday in there, and so
Me too.
and so do you. Yeah, because we share the same birthday.
Nice.
Nice.
But yes, we'll be back on Saturday the 7th. However, don't be upset, because if you've missed any episodes, you'll be able to catch them up on the YouTube channel, as they'll be uploaded every single Saturday going forward. And starting from tomorrow, our Sea of Stars playthrough will be uploaded on the YouTube under the Silly Voices Classic branding.
Yay!
So you'll have plenty of Silly Voices to keep you going in the meantime, and there'll be uploads of 2 episodes on Saturdays, 2 episodes on Wednesdays. Every Sunday, every Wednesday, from now until the entire thing is uploaded. And they're long episodes, so you literally could spend all day watching 2 of them, if both of them you wanted to.
He's not in this voice call right now, but I can hear Weird's message in the chat.
Yes.
I can hear him say it.
We can see his message in the chat.
You can see his message in the chat, and we can probably hear him as well. I can almost hear his voice, as if he might have popped in on a voice call. And
You're chancing fate here, my man.
He's heard you. He's coming.
I can warn him off. I can warn him off.
Come on, Lewis, we know you want to.
Yeah. But that's.
Hello.
Hey, baby.
Thanks for watching Silly Voices Saturday, everyone. I'll see you in 3 weeks' time. Goodbye. No, you've got other outros to do.
We do have outros to do. Thank you very much, Lewis, for popping on that, Mr. Widow, to be everyone, who is our special guest through the Sea of Stars playthrough. So, yeah.
I can't wait to re-listen, rewatch it. Oh my god.
And we'll be doing.
Also, a very good friend.
Oh.
And very much so. And what we were doing is I think it's safe for us to announce, once we complete Investigations 2, we'll be going immediately into the throes of the Watchmaker DLC for Sea of Stars.
Yeah!
So there's a reason why that thing's being uploaded before we end this as well. So
Yes.
in the meantime, I want to thank the cast. I'll be nothing without them. I want to thank Burr.
Next time we're hitting people in the face. With
the truth. I want to thank Divot, who is away, it seems. Well, we thank Divot for being. He might be pooping. He might be pooping. Yes.
I forgot I was muted, and I just I was saying, yeah, we'll see you next time after singing Doctor Who and singing people in Europe and may also Australia for some reason.
Yeah, for some reason.
For some reason.
And the other country we don't talk about.
I want to thank good old Drifting.
Okay, so I presented the evidence. Now what?
I want to thank Kay.
I love you guys. I just need to say that.
And we love you.
Love
And
you.
a big thank you, of course, to Laura Petal.
Milk!
Thank you, Lemming Russ.
We're going 3 weeks without a show. Ah!
I know. You'll be fine. You'll survive. I want to thank Mistropolis.
Critical hit.
I want to thank our special guest, ShadowPhoenixRider.
Gambit woke up in the end.
And again, I want to thank our interloper, Mr. Weird FW.
You imagine this in a robot voice. I can't wait to come back.
Where's that?
Before that, there may not be this show, but who knows? We might, there might be ideas that some of us might have. It's like, it's a Saturday evening. We're not doing the show. I'm bored. Hey, should I stream something instead?
So maybe keep tabs on other people's channels in here, because who knows?
We might con people into things.
If that happens. But that's up to any of this lot to sort out. So be sure to make sure you're following them, and we'll see you all next time. Goodbye, everyone.
Yay!
Bye-bye.
Good